No, maybe I should just like hold your controller and click it.
Oh my god, you know what? Why did we fucking do that? Why the fuck did we do that?
That's it.
Yo,
If they're going the way
yo, Stinky.
whoa! I'm on stream. What are you doing?
Keep it to yourself.
No, but I'm listening to you right now. I don't hear my own voice.
You sure about it? You got the volume up?
Yeah, 100%. Hold on. Oof. Oh shit, my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I thought we was live the whole time when I joined in. Bro,
Oh shit.
That's why I came in like, yo. I came into that bitch lit, yo. I thought we was live already.
Well, you normally came in a little more chippier. Like you was like,
bro, I thought we was live already. I said, I got cold energy.
Cool. That's what's up though. Yo, what's poppin', man? Untitled Live, man. Episode 85. We 15 away from 100, bro. This is crazy. We up there, bro. We up there.
Word,
it was really good.
What's up?
Yo, today we're gonna talk about, I don't know, whatever's out. Yo, did you know Chippendales came out today? I really wanted to see that.
I was watching it until like the show started, so I was like, it's on pause right now.
How did it start? Because I heard good things.
Listen, I'm enjoying it, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like it started. It's like it's not taking itself seriously. It's like it's making fun of all of Disney's animation choices and stuff like that throughout the years. Like it's Disney making fun of itself and other movie studios for all the choices that they done with movies and animation choices and stuff like that. Bro, I was cracking up at some of the shit, bro. Like they had a one. Remember how they was talking about how Lion King, how like nobody eyes focuses on like the people they're talking to? They made fun of that shit. Bro. Yo, bro.
So this is like Disney really like taking a chance on doing some shit. They don't normally do this. Like they did it with Roger Rabbit, but that was like a long time ago. That was in the 80s.
Yeah. So like basically it's like Chip and Dale are trying to find a friend. So they basically Dale is like, yo, we could do it. And Chip is like, nah, we're not real detectives. We're only detectives on TV and shit. So like basically it's like it's basically like them doing like a mishap adventure of them trying to find their friend. Using their TV acting skills to be detectives in real life.
Yo, I saw the trailer originally, and when I heard because I'm like, why is one animated and one is CG?
Because Dale did a CG surgery.
He did a surgery. I was dying, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I had to pause it to do the show though.
Oh man, I'm definitely gonna watch that shit tomorrow. 100%.
It's sorry to be an inconvenience.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's all right. I forgive y'all.
Oh man! So this is the first time stumbling upon this channel, man. This is Untitled Live. We talk about movies, pop culture. We talk about Amber Heard or not Amber Heard. We talk about
Amber Heard. What's up, yo?
We go left, we go right. Sometimes we always find that medium ground. But yeah, listen. If you guys haven't done so, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, so we can get more popping and get some ads, bro. So yeah, man. So it's Friday. We made it finally. Another Friday. We made it safe, alive. So Fresh Prince, man, how was your week, man?
It was a pretty smooth week. Nothing too much. Helping my son study with some of these upcoming tests that they going through right now, and I know he had they had their senior trip today, I believe. But it was kind of bummed out because, it was kind of rainy out. So they went to the Poconos. So they went out there. He said they really didn't get to do nothing. And I'm saying, so it was really just the kids hanging out. But so that was about it. My week is pretty cool. A couple of days at the gym, and that's about it. Everything else, regular work. How about you guys?
Ooh, no, talking about gym, yo, I joined the gym like last week. I'm very proud, and I went 3 times, so I'm happy.
You better than me. You got the extra. See, I've been running on my sister's pass right now, her guest pass. So I'm gonna have to settle down and
hold on, real quick. So the guest pass, do you necessarily have to go with the person?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I do is that she usually has work, so on days that she's not going, like we just go up in there and then she just dips. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like they walking around checking passes or whatever. So, like she just dips, and then I just stay in there till whenever I'm done.
Oh, my man caught a lick
real quick.
That's what's up, though. So Brick, man, how was your week, brother?
It's been good. It's been it's been pretty alright. I've been mostly working on getting my deck ready for next weekend for the YCS in Hartford, Connecticut. So I'm still making some minor tweaks before I submit my official deck list, because once you submit it, that's what you have to play with. If you even change one card and they find out you changed like even one card, they disqualify you. That's it.
That's crazy.
So I got to make sure my deck is like top tier, all ready to go. Got all the right cards to respond to everything before going out there next weekend.
That's what's up, bro.
Good shit, man. Good.
Trusting the heart of the cards, man.
Heart of the cards. No.
The heart of the cards.
The deck I'm playing is fucking degenerate and really unfair. So it's gonna end up on a ban list.
Wow.
That is wild. Well, I mean, shit. Good luck, man. So we might not see you next week on the show, but hey, we're thinking
Maybe.
about you, bro.
I mean, if I get to the hotel on time, then I'll check in.
All right, that's what's up. So I'm gonna go next, right? Because I know Red is gonna have an epic week. All right, Red shit will take us on the top of the hour.
Yo, Red's 3 for 3 right now.
I feel like Thanos right now, yo. And where this is going to lead you? Back to me.
Oh man, my fucking right. He segued into my shit. And, I'm gonna make it real quick, yo. I'm gonna make it real. My week was whack, bro. Every day felt like a Monday. All right, Monday felt like Monday times 2. Tuesday felt like Monday. Wednesday felt like Monday. Yo, dude, today was the topping of all Mondays, bro. It was like Mondays times 7. Chris knows. He was there. I was stressed. I mean, listen, a lot of things happened today.
Fresh stuck in Groundhog's Day. Every day.
Straight Bill Murray. I was straight Bill Murray this whole entire week. I'm trying. I watched Sonic again, like without any interruptions.
Because it's fire.
I need that.
That movie is by far
bro, it's the best
one of the best video game movie ever. And I'll say that, and I'll stay on that hill for as long as.
I honestly cannot think of a better video game movie right now besides Sonic, yo. It's the best.
Sonic 1. Sonic 1.
And Sonic 2 beat that. To me, Sonic 2 is better than 1.
Yeah. I felt like Jim Carrey was able to beat Jim Carrey in this shit. He was doing all the shit that I used to love when he was a kid. When I was a kid, like the shit that had me dying is when he was like, he said, "When you little donor lord," he said, "and your little dog too." And like he kind of like scooted like. Yo, that shit had me like the stupid, that super clown shit had me dying.
I like that. Like what he said, "Oh, it's time for the boss fight theme music, and he plays the guitar on his
Word.
leg.
Yo, that's my favorite part, bro. World domination playlist.
Yo,
he
that
said he'll
shit-
do another too. He said he's down to do more Sonics.
Yeah, he is to
You
me.
gotta check that out.
He is my Robotnik, right? He may not look cartoon accurate, but he's reimagined. He's that guy. Like I can't see anyone else play him because if you recast that character, which they said they're not gonna recast, they said they'll just go another villain if he doesn't show if he decides to retire. But the main actor, the voice actor that voices Sonic, said that Sonic 3, he read the script and he said it's bananas.
I believe
So
it.
I could imagine. So like
believe
spoiler alert. So spoiler alert, the last end credit scene, you see Shadow. That's gonna be wild. And like Chris said, like this motherfucker better have guns.
He best have his Glocks, yo.
I already told you, bro. They're not gonna give him no gun, bro.
And I need his freaking shoes, his Shadow shoes, to stay the same, act like video game accurate, but they need a Timberland logo on them. My man's got to be with the Timberlands and the Glocks. Let's go.
He's probably not gonna have. They're probably gonna retweak the guns and make it like a space gun, like Rocket Raccoon kind of shit, like some shit that morphs into some other shit.
Not even the humans were using guns; they were using tasers throughout the whole thing.
Right.
There was no guns in the Sonic movies.
You know who made me laugh? I forgot. I don't know the actress's name, but she's the sister of the white.
Oh yeah,
guy.
she was hilarious. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
she was like, "Are you an agent?" And there was the priest, and he just pulled his Bible. Was
Yo, man's had the badge and the idea in his fucking
Oh,
Yo,
man.
that's the type of slapstick humor that I love, and I love that the writers are like the writers are like our age, where like this is shit that makes us laugh, and then it will relate to kids. Because my kids were laughing too. They're like, we were both laughing, and there's a lot of like little things that kids won't understand that we do.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like suggestive shit. But it was a really good fucking movie. And I watched it and I was like, yo, I love this shit. So when this shit comes out, like officially, I'll buy it. Because that movie deserves my money.
Yeah,
Facts.
I've been holding off on Sonic 2. But Knuckles, my dude. Yo, Knuckles, he was good. And I'm glad that so you haven't seen it, so we don't want to spoil it, but yeah, go watch it.
Yeah, Idris Elba did his thing, man.
Elba did his thing, man, and he said he'll come. Yo, it seems like the whole entire cast loves the production. Like they want to come back. They're like, I'll come back. Like that doesn't really happen when they do the whole hybrid shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some shit don't really like because that actor, I forgot his name. The guy that plays Cyclops. Like he has a couple of movies. Yeah. Like Peter Rabbit, like he's always in these hybrid shits, but like he came back for this shit. Yeah, man, it was fun, man. Seeing Shamar Moore,
His
comedic.
That's wife. Oh my gosh, she's so fun.
That surprised the hell out of me. Like I'm like, what the hell is this dude doing in the movie?
Oh, Shamar Moore, yeah.
He popped up out of nowhere,
bro.
Like,
listen, them black comedy movies ain't taking off like they used to, bro. He taking anything right now, man. Ain't no best man's weddings. No, none of that stuff no more, man.
Yeah, man. So
right now.
Everywhere now.
So I definitely enjoyed that. What else did I fucking say? I saw the Fantastic Beast, The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Whoever this guy, he's talking about my week.
I didn't even realize that came out until you guys were saying it last week. I was just like, oh, that came out?
That came out a couple weeks ago. It might be on its final run in theaters, bro.
Oh, I got to go.
Yeah, I peeped that. It was pretty good. It was okay. I get where the critics were saying that it was kind of like not great, but like it was okay. It was all right.
There were scenes in there that like you can tell it was written for Johnny Depp in mind. Like
That's what really threw me off.
Like the scene, especially like the scene with the election when he came out and he was walking amongst the people. I said that's something Johnny Depp. This is like a Johnny Depp kind of scene. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it was very. And what threw me off the most, right? Because all right, so if you watch the first and you watch the second one, right, you get the whole Johnny Depp reveal in the first one. Then the second one he drops, he has a specific look, right? So you recast someone, and he doesn't look
anything like that's what I said too.
Like not even the hair, nothing, not even the way he dresses. So I'm like, yo, they recast and they just restyled him. And for someone that doesn't know the drama, and you watch the movie for the first time, right? You watch the third one, you wouldn't know who he is until you hear his name. Yeah. You'd be like, he's just another character. Like if you don't know that he was recast, Matt Mikkelsen. Like if you didn't know this, you would have been like, oh shit, who's this new character? But then you realize, oh, that's Grindelwald. I'm like, damn, that shit is wild. But yeah. Also, I didn't forget Red. I did not forget. I'm gonna call myself out. I'm gonna eat shit. All right. I know that I gave Uncharted like a 1 out of 10. I shitted on that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So on Saturday, I think it was a Saturday or Sunday, I had 9 hours of sleep. I had a full belly full of food, and I watched this movie, and I fucking enjoyed it a lot. Like this movie, I wouldn't say it's fire, but I had a great time from beginning to end. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck lens did I watch when I saw this movie? Like I was like, what the fuck? I was not watching the same movie.
My man's full of endorphins.
Yo, mad endorphins.
Oh, that's what I was saying, bro. Like I said, like, if you get past the casting choices, like when you watch the movie on it, it's very entertaining. It's not. It doesn't deserve the backlash it was getting. Like that's all I'm saying. Even though I did feel like I was watching Spider-Man in a Indiana Jones movie, but it was still entertaining.
Yeah, it was not bad, and I'm like, yo, I can't wait for the second one. I can't wait for the second. I hope they make a second one. I'm gonna be sad if they don't, because yo, you revealed the fucking, the end credits of someone, that we thought that was dead. You revealed him. I'm like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can really, if Sony plays it right, and takes its time with their scripts and make it like smart, like you could do it, and it'll be a smash. It just what happened with this movie, it got overshadowed by Spider-Man because it came out like within the same the month after.
Yeah.
So like people still had Spider-Man in a fucking mouth. They still had Tom Holland in it. So you see that and you transition to a non-Spider-Man, but looks like Spider-Man, like it'll throw you off. So like if this movie would have came out originally, like it was supposed to come out the year before, I think this movie would have crushed it. Not crushed it, but it would have made a lot more than it did. I don't even know how much.
I definitely would have held back on releasing it. I'd have released it later.
Yeah, I would have released it before Spider-Man or after. Like it would have to be like a good couple of month buffer before you do that.
Which is weird because it was Sony. Sony knows Spider-Man just dropped, so I don't know why Sony would release the other project like right after like that. Like it's kind of weird.
Yeah, like they did that, and then a couple of months after that, they released Morbius, and I still haven't seen that movie yet.
Oh, Morbius is about to be on streaming shit.
Oh, no, it came out on streaming today, right?
Oh, did it?
And Apple announced that this is the #1 movie in iTunes, and then everybody on Twitter was roasting it like, "What? Yeah, right." Matt Kermit faces, yo. It's like. Who the fuck is buying this movie? Like I watched, there was a clip of one of the actors in the movie. I guess there's a scene in the movie, and he's dancing. I'm like, this is not Morbius. He's dancing, and then he just morphs into a fucking like a vampire. I'm like, oh shit, this is Morbius. Wait, this isn't a movie. This is so bad. Oh my god, it's a dancing scene. This is it's because Sony's losing money out of the ass. They're holding onto the movie. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure if they have like the same deal like with like IP where they have to release a certain amount. Maybe I think with Morbius, I think they had to release that because that's still like a Marvel, whatchamacallit, but yeah.
Well,
Other
I mean,
than that,
they could have scrapped it because they have when each Spider-Man coming out, it's renewing their contract to hold Spider-Man. So they really didn't have to release Morbius. They could have just said, you know what,
Yeah.
scrap this, let's restart and fix this shit. Like they didn't have to release that movie, bro. Like that. I don't know what they was thinking.
I mean, that movie.
They just released Venom.
They was trying to make their money back.
Yeah, they just released Venom. They released the Spider-Man movie, so there was no need for them to release this Morbius crap. Like I don't know what they were thinking.
That movie should have came out 2 years ago when it was supposed to come out. That trailer dropped. When that trailer dropped, when it dropped on the internet, that same day Spider-Man No Way Home was being filmed. It was day one. That movie was able to be finished, CGI, released before the movie came out. So yeah, that shit is wild. But yeah, that was my week. It was pretty okay.
Yeah,
it was not that bad. So let's go to the main event.
Oh man,
The main event.
The steak and potatoes of weeks. Let's find out what's going on.
Believe it or not, my week was light, bro. There's nothing. Believe it or not, my week was light. I mean, yeah, like I did my physical for TSA this week. Yo, I had to go to like JFK Advanced Medical Center, which is over there, all the way by JFK Airport, to do it. Man, that shit was a fucking journey, yo. I had to take an Uber there. It was like $96, bro.
Yo,
it's way out in the middle of nowhere, bro. Like it's like in the cargo areas of JFK.
Oh, you went to like Lefferts Boulevard or some shit like that, right?
Like
Brighton Beach,
North something. Old House Road or something. There was some weird names these streets had. Like, no, I ain't never heard streets with these names before. But yeah, I went over there. I did my physical. Yo, by the way, yo, all the chicks in that place, bro, that was working. They were fine, bro. They were like hot. I was like, God damn.
So all right, so you did your physical, right?
Yeah.
So are they grading your physical to see whether or not you could do the job, or what's the steps?
Well, that's what I don't know what they took my piss, for drug testing. They made me do the eye chart, read it off the wall and stuff like that. They made me do a hearing test where I have to press the button every time I hear the beeping sound and stuff like that.
I'm one of those.
They made me do a test to see if I was colorblind. And then it just asked me about my medical history, like how many surgeries have I had, like what kind of ailments do I have right now, and any chronic diseases do I have, or blah blah blah. So I had to answer all the questions, but the doctor that was asking me those questions, man. Yo. Shorty was gorgeous, bro. I was like, holy shit. Is this a regular medical clinic? Like, can you come here for physicals on a regular?
My man was about to make
sign up.
My man was about to make her his primary or something like that.
Yeah, that's about to be my primary care physician.
I had a stroke. Sorry. I had a fucking stroke trying to say that shit.
We know what you meant.
Real, bro. Man, yo, beautiful Latina, thick as hell, in scrubs, yo. Come on, man. And they wonder why my heart rate was so fast.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
They wonder why my heart rate was so fast. I said, yo, I can't help it right now, man. These beautiful women in here.
Damn, bro, my man was crushing right now.
Yo, I was OD, bro. Like I was about to download the Hinge app, because a Hinge. Like if you're in the vicinity of somebody, they pop up on the Hinge. So I was about to say, I'm about to see if she's on this Hinge shit. Yo.
Damn, bro.
I didn't download Hinge, but that was the joke I had in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna download this Hinge shit, see if she's on there. Yo.
Red was plotting, bro.
And if there any person that's in your vicinity, they pop up on the shit, and then this person was you passed this person, blah blah blah. So Oh man.
Damn,
But yeah,
bro.
I was there early in the morning though, bro. I was like, and I was there all day. I got there like 9 a.m. and I think I didn't get out till maybe like 12 or 1, bro. It was crazy. And then an Uber ride home, I was knocked out. I'm talking about I'm snoring heavy, bro. I didn't care. I had to apologize to the Uber driver. I was like, yo, bro, I'm sorry, man. He said, yo, don't worry about it, bro. It's all good. I said, yo, I was there all morning doing this physical, man. I'm tired, bro. I'm sorry. He said, you good, bro. Don't worry about it, man.
Yo, we old as hell, bro. We old. Lately, in the last 2 weeks, bro, like I'll eat my food at lunch, and then I'll go to like the common area, and there's this green couch that has like it has a little side piece, and I fucking fall out, and I know I'll be snoring OD loud. I know it.
Yeah, bro, man, it's crazy. We up there, man. But yo, and I saw Doctor Strange again. I went to see it again.
How was it?
Yo,
better?
It's rewatchable. It's not high. I found myself being bored.
Oh,
I don't know. I
found myself. Know what happens?
Huh? Yeah. Like even though I saw Spider-Man Far From Home, right? Not Far From Home, No Way Home. When I rewatch it, I was still excited to see the stuff that I seen. You know what I mean? It was like still entertaining and exciting. But like this Doctor Strange, I found myself like, yo, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
The
novelty wore off.
Yeah, the luster's not. Yeah, it's not there, bro. And I was like, damn, man. I feel bad. I was feeling bad. Like I feel like, yo, is it me? Am I messed up for not like enjoying this movie the second time around? I'll say the only thing they got right though was Black Bolt, yo. Black Bolt's ass, yo. As I was watching the Illuminati clip, I was like, they did Reed Richards dirty. Like, he's not slow to do. He's not dumb to do the shit that he was doing in that whole Illuminati clip. But Black Bolt, they did him dirty, bro. Like, no, the Black Bolt, they had him right. I meant to say they had him just right. He's ass. He's black.
That's his role in the comics, bro.
That's all he does. He gets his ass.
He does some epic shit and then catches like the ultimate beatdown, bro. He's a rap for this dude.
Like, I don't know why Richard was hyping that dude up so much, yo. Black Bolt, one word. So, yeah, get bit.
What mouth?
And of course, funny. Would try to talk.
Yo, so me and Chris was talking about this shit the other day. Did you know when the kids were throwing the fucking the shit at Scarlet Witch?
She really got mad. Yep.
She really got mad, bro. And then the fucking yo, and you see the face, bro. I'm like, oh shit, she looks upset for real.
Yeah, I heard her after the interview. She said like because one of the toys hit her in the face really hard or some shit like that. So she got mad. She's like, stop it. She said she felt bad right after she yelled though. She's like, she said I felt bad right after I yelled, but she said she got smacked really hard. She's like, stop it. Her eyes were like, she really snapped.
That's some real parent shit, yo. Because you could be loving your kids 100%, and they do some wild dumb shit. You change, Jekyll and Hyde. What the fuck you doing? Like it's like
you start wondering, like, what are you doing? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That was some real shit. Because then you feel bad right after, like that.
Yeah, because you feel bad. Cause they looking at you all sad now. He like, come on, man.
Her acting was so convincing.
Yeah, man. Stop crying, man.
Lizzie Olsen, man. She is my favorite Olsen.
I think she's the only good-looking Olsen.
Oof.
Other two look like little trolls, like the little troll dolls and shit, man.
Oof. You just lost our Mary Kay and Ashley fans.
I'm sorry, Mary Kay and Ashley. I'm sorry.
No, but she's definitely the youngest too, right? Because she seems like she's older. Yeah. She's younger than older. Right?
Damn. I think there's another sister too. There's one more.
Yeah.
There's another Olsen?
One younger than her, right? Younger than
probably. There's one younger than her. Yeah. She's not into like any film or anything like that.
Courtney Taylor Olsen.
Damn, my man searched it real quick.
There you go.
They got a picture.
My man hit the Robotnik shit on his fucking
shit.
hands.
Let me see.
I would say that's the only thing I want in the Sonic. I hope they're doing the Sonic 3. It's like the Robotnik theme music when he like that.
I was waiting for it, man. I really thought they was gonna do
it. Yo, remix that shit. Make that into like a rock beat or some shit like that. Yo, that should be fire. But anyway, my week was good, and then I worked. So yeah, my week was dull.
I mean, it's small, but she's not bad from what I'm seeing.
Good too. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, she doesn't look like any of the others. Like they all look the same.
That's
Papa
fine.
probably stepped out. You never know.
That's fine.
Damn.
That's fine though. That's fine. That she looked to the.
Nah, she's good. I don't know what happened to the older sisters. They didn't get none of the good looks.
They got into that fashion shit and they got real skinny.
I think that's what it is. Is that when they started like doing that whole super skinny stuff, man? Like they sunk. I don't like sunken in cheeks like that, like bro. It was weird. Like,
yeah, they got super rich off that shit. They wilded out with that. Them motherfuckers had like 3 movies a year, like independent, using their own fucking production company. They was making money off that shit. It was out there.
That double toil and trouble shit, all that stuff.
He said married. He said Elizabeth.
Oh, so the other one have different moms. Yeah, I know it. Papa probably had a different person. Yep.
That's good, man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I know it. Papa was a rolling stone, like my father. Papa was a rolling stone.
The forgotten Olsen sister.
There's always a forgotten somebody. I mean, that's good, man. So I'm happy. I'm happy for you, Red. Hopefully
that comes through for you, brother.
Hopefully those stars align.
Y'all gonna see me at LaGuardia, like, what you got in your bag, man? Open that up.
Word up.
Yo, your job, right? You know, you work at Best Buy. You got to act like you're not looking at somebody, right? Your job now is only to look at everyone as a suspect.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is a suspect. Like, what do you got? Like, you don't have to be around the bush, bro.
Nope. I ain't got to play that politically correct talk. None of that stuff.
Take your shoes off. Take your laptops out.
Mm-hmm.
We really gonna have some good weekly stories now.
If I see some crazy shit, you know I'm gonna tell y'all. If I see some crazy shit, you know I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yeah, but that's what's up though, cause that shit is union. That's a good little gig for you to hold on to.
Federal.
Yeah,
medical is great. Yeah, everything, man. Listen, as long as Trump don't get in office again to like make him have another strike or some shit, we be good.
Oh yeah, they did. They did go on strike.
Yeah, the Senate went on. They shut down the government. When the government shut down, TSA shuts down with it.
Shit, that's automatic. That's automatic PTO.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. All right, that's what's up, man.
Do you get paid if they shut down?
Nah, it's like furlough.
No. Oh.
You're on hold until like stuff open back up, and then they call you back to come to work.
Yeah, but you can still file for unemployment.
Unemployment, yeah, you can go to unemployment and file.
So you're not for any money. I mean,
you're just not gonna get a full check, yeah, but
it's something. At least because once you union, you good. I mean, your union dues will help you guys out. Yeah, man. Let's get into the shits, man. What's in the news this week, man? Fucking Daredevil is official. Mm-hmm. Daredevil is now in development for Disney Plus. Question is, right? This is the conversation I want to have with you guys. Do you think are we going to continue from the Netflix? Or are we going to something brand fucking new?
I think
you got to continue it.
I think we're going to do both. We're going to continue from the Netflix, but we're also going to do something brand fucking new. like, because with the Kingpin was brought over first. We saw Kingpin first, and we saw him in the world of Hawkeye, where all this crazy shit was going on. My man got hit by a car, and he took the hit, and he took explosions to the face and electricity and all that shit. So it's basically saying, these people are now in the Marvel Cinematic Universe world where they got a high damage threshold going on. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna see crazier, more comic book like stories from Daredevil this time around. Whereas Netflix, they were grounded more in like realism. Like it was like they tried to be more like, okay, he learned ninjutsu, he does ninja fighting work. Where I think now we probably might start seeing like his sonar abilities and like his different stuff that we never really got to like see in the Daredevil series. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I think it's a new step forward we're going to be taking with this series.
I think so too. I think that'd be the best option. I mean, I'm sure like this is what we think, but like Marvel probably has something totally different. But he is set to appear in Echo, which started filming this week. So he is going to be in that. I'm not sure if they're gonna play around with that relationship, because they in the comics they are somewhat of an item, which is crazy because you got how does one community?
Everybody, bro.
Yo, they're was
the whole, bro.
Yo, Elektra, yeah, she was bad, bro.
He smashed, bro. He smashed Elektra. He smashed Echo. He smashed Typhoon Mary. And Typhoon Mary was certified nut job, bro. She's crazy, bro. Like split personality disorder, and he still was smashed. He was taking that down, bro. There was a hole, bro. he smashed anything that come his way, bro.
I think yeah, like Jason said, I think that Disney at one point was very reluctant to release like adult content on Disney Plus. They kind of don't want to make it just like kid friendly and then have Hulu as their adult shit. But I think that Disney is kind of like, nah, let's just keep everything in home and start releasing shit. Like you said, with the mature rating lock, with She-Hulk coming out, that's gonna be more of like very sexually suggestive that show. So that's gonna be Shrek. So
I saw like, why she look like Fiona from Shrek?
Yo, she was hot, bro. She was hot. I mean, the CG looked a little wonky, but
that's what I was saying that.
The body looks hot, but when it came to like the face shots, it was looking kind of Fiona-ish. It was looking like Cameron Diaz Fiona from Shrek.
I don't know, man. I think that with Disney Plus and their CG, like their CG hasn't been great because the production is not the same, like the production budget. Like Moon Knight was great, but the transitions you could tell was like a little like didn't seem like Disney material, right? But this one here, she's like fully CG, close-up face shots. With the Hulk, you get, in the movies, you got really good CG, right? Because he was not really moving as fast, right? He was just talking. So like the fast scenes, his face is blurred. You don't even have to worry about this. This is like straight up her face all the time. And it just seems like the movement's a little off. But hopefully, they can fix it. I heard online that the VFX is not 100%. So I'm hoping that it gets better.
I didn't think they were. It was just weird to me. It just caught me weird off guard that, like you were just describing, but in the same trailer, Hulk looks amazing. Close-up face, all that. And she, like, there was, like, I'm not going to lie, it wasn't all of them, because some of them she looked good. But I know what Red is talking about. I think you was talking about the end when she's, like, swiping. Like, yeah, that shit looked mad wonky. There was one part when they did the raise up, the camera raise. That part when they showed her face looked wonky. Like, yeah, it caught me off guard. Like, I'm very much looking forward to it. I enjoyed the trailer. But, yeah, that I'm not going to lie. Like, that threw me off. The CGI threw me off. It was weird. Because he's in Abomination too. Like, you have multiple characters that look good, and your main character looks like that. Like, Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, you see, I think they pegging this show as a comedy, right? This is gonna be like
Yeah, it
a
looks
straight up
like it.
comedy,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a straight up
and
comedy. Yeah.
as a comedy, and I heard that this is gonna kind of like break the fourth wall a little bit.
I
This is
hope
gonna get
so.
into that realm. I mean, but she look okay, but she definitely look like, she look good. Even the part, the guy was like, "Do you want to share fries?" And she was like, "Ooh." Like, I was like, "Damn!" Like, yeah, I was like, "Yeah." And then she held him like this, like, "Damn!" Like, he about to smash this whole green chick.
Listen,
Um,
she's very promiscuous.
yeah, in the comics, she's
In the
very
comics, she
promiscuous.
slept with a lot of people.
Yeah, because she was like, it was like almost like a different kind of female empowerment. Like, don't be ashamed of yourself. Like, live your life to the fullest. You know what I mean? This is gonna kind of like, a lot of people are not gonna like this series.
Shit, she even
Yeah.
smashed Juggernaut.
Oh, she does. I remember. Yeah.
Shit, I ain't even know that.
You ain't know that?
I ain't know that one.
I
Look
didn't
at
know
that shit
that.
real quick, Joe. It's funny. She
Makes
smashed
sense though.
Juggernaut.
It makes sense though.
But I also, and I'm hearing that Daredevil might be in this one as well, as one of the
Makes
lawyers,
sense.
going to be part of this whole, like, because there's a whole initiative of lawyers lowering
Defending
up
superheroes, yeah.
superheroes. And I think Abomination, I think he wants out of this program. Because if you look at the containment he was in, that was from the Shang-Chi. That's the only thing that's ever
Yeah.
that connected Shang-Chi to anything
Word
else
to
Marvel. When you
anything.
saw the
Yeah.
same, you saw the same cell. I'm like, oh shit, that's from Shang-Chi.
And Wong is supposed to pop up in the series too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, Wong is the what is it called? The Wongverse? The Wongverse?
The Wong cinematic universe.
MC Wong, yo, bro, he's everywhere. I'll take it though. I enjoy his character.
I heard he's trying to get his own show too. Like, my man Wong is whoa. Benedict
what are you gonna do
is
though?
on it right now.
He ain't even
he
doing no
could.
social supreme powers, man. He's still using weapons and shit.
He can do, like, if they decide to move forward with the American Chavez show, he could be the partner with American Chavez going through the different universes, or he pitched the idea for him and Ned to have a show.
That'd be cool.
And then
That'd be
that
cool.
becomes Hobgoblin.
He becomes
Word.
like a sorcerer supreme hobgoblin.
You know,
Like, trying
make a pumpkin bomb out of magic.
that.
That'd be dope.
That don't sound too bad. Yo,
Nah,
man,
man.
hold on. Yo, Marvel, hold on.
We need 10%.
10% to red. Damn. Shit, dude. Yeah, man,
Well,
but the
also,
team-
sorry. to cut you
Nah,
off.
go ahead. Nah,
But
go ahead.
also, I noticed with linking the whole movies together with the Doctor Strange, I think his patience for American Chavez comes from him dealing with Spider-Man in No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you saw in No Way Home, he had like very little patience for like Spider-Man and his friends and stuff like that, and like he was short with them. Like, he basically felt like they didn't have no purpose; they were just in the way. But then by the end of the movie, after he's seen what Spider-Man has done and all the stuff he was like sacrificing, he tends to respect. He respected them a little more, the kids a little more. So I think that's why when the new movie with America Chavez, when she was going through what she was going through, he didn't take the same route as the other Strange did. Like, even Wong was saying, "Oh, take her powers away." Like, he chose to like encourage her rather than just saying like, "Oh, you can't handle your power, give it to me."
Yeah.
And I think that stemmed from him dealing with this situation that he dealt with in Spider-Man, where he said, "You know what? If I push her, she's going to be able to do this because technically she's been doing it all along. She just don't know it." And that's another new aspect I got from rewatching Doctor Strange again after I got through all the first initial hype and stuff. Me watching two times. I was like, Strange kind of grows in this second movie though. He's growing as a personality wise.
To piggyback on that real quick, because I watched it again too, and I almost felt like that. Well, I watched it twice, right? Because I felt almost like you. Like, I started watching it and then I stopped. Like, it wasn't keeping my interest for some reason. But then I went back and watched it again. And on top of what you were saying, how that helped him grow, the one thing that I don't know if anybody noticed, because I really haven't heard anybody talk about this, but the one thing that when the two strangers were together, and he was like, "Yo, prove it," and he started talking about about his sister, how his sister
Yeah.
passed.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you really put that into context, like that shows you why really Strange is the way he is and why he took the route he took in the first place. Like he became a doctor because he never wanted to like
person. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Like the whole point about Christine, you gotta hold the knife. Like that's something he couldn't get rid of because of that childhood trauma. And that's something that really added greatly to his personality. And on top of Peter and America, like that was another thing that I think that was always there that we never knew about, but that to me informed a lot more about his character and his journey up until this point also.
And mind you, the original plans was to have America in No Way Home. She was going to be the one that was to bring the different Spider-Man from the different universes, not Ned. So they changed the script immediately for some odd reason. That's why she's premiered in Doctor Strange. Like she's a deep ass character. She's a deep cut character, like brand new.
Mm-hmm.
So like her.
Sorry,
yeah.
Go ahead, Fresh. Finish your thought, Fresh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. So that was it. I just wanted to, because it would have been cool to see her, because then you would have saw like, you know, her powers. Like the movie would have been different with Doctor Strange, because had she came into the No Way Home, so that means she would have been able to control her powers.
Right.
And she was able to kind of go to those universes to get different Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So she would have been a different character in Doctor Strange had she been, she was in that movie. So
right.
I'm kind of glad they went that route.
So then also to piggyback off of Fresh's piggyback off of my stuff.
Piggybacks.
It's piggyback central right now, but like
how we do it. It's how we do it.
But now, I also like when I rewatched the second time around how they reinforced the point without so much mentioning it. They reinforced the stuff they showed in What If, that like each universe point of piggyback. each universe has a central point that always has to happen, where with the two Doctor Strangers losing their sisters, they all know about the trauma of losing their sister. The same way that's like a focal point, which is the same thing as all the Doctor Strange has lost their Christines. If you ever notice it, like none of them have the girl, and they don't have Christine, which is the doctor. She was
absolute point, right?
Yeah, she's the absolute point. So either they lose her by death, or they just lose her by losing her to another person or something. But they all gonna lose her, which is freaking. I was like, damn, they really did follow through with these What If stories and stuff like that. And then the stuff they showed. So they are linking these stuff together somewhat. I just wish they would have made it more obvious that Loki was the cause of everything going on without it having to be told in the interview by Kevin Feige. Like they should have. I wish they would have found some way to like let us know that through the movies. You know what I mean?
I really thought like, and talking to you too, Red. Like I thought we all knew that already. That's the assumption I was under the entire time.
I mean, we know it.
The dude said, we spoiled it. I really didn't think he spoiled. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's what's going on. Like, he didn't spoil anything.
I was really waiting for Loki to pop up.
We knew it.
Yeah.
Because we're invested in knowing it. But like I'm thinking more of like the casual audience. They're not gonna piece all this stuff together like we can, because we're invested. We're all invested. Right. Everybody who's in this conversation right now is invested in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So we're connecting all the links. We're watching all the shows. But there's casual fans who are not like that adept at like connecting links like that. They're not gonna think, oh, Loki was the cause of all of this. Loki's the reason why the spell didn't work in No Way Home, and Loki's the reason why Doctor Strange is dealing with all these craziness in the multiverse of madness. Like they're not gonna know that.
Yo, you know, I was thinking. I was like, yo. So Doctor Strange, right, dies. They kill Doctor Strange, right? You know, Black Bolt kills him. Executes him. You can see Mr. Fantastic holding his cloak, right? Mm-hmm. So did they dissect his cloak? Because they used that cloak
to
Like,
patch
Oh
the
shit!
cloak. Yeah, they did.
Word.
That's why he has the blue patch in it. Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, so wouldn't that be
Oh,
considered like
shit.
an incursion because it belongs in a different universe and he's been rocking that shit? Because
then
the
also-
thing is a life form.
Shit.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a life form.
And then also, what I noticed with the cloak is that it was in the shape of a star when they put it in the back, like the America Chavez star. If you watch it again, the cloak patch is in the shape of a star. So it looked like he had a blue star in his back.
I thought it was just like a rectangle or some odd.
Yeah, I thought it was a
I didn't even
rectangle
notice
too.
that.
Yeah.
It looked like a star to me the way it was popped up, like a 4-point star. But it's not like
I gotta look back.
it's not like a actual, like, you know how an actual star is shaped. It's like kind of like a little slanted, like slagged kind of looking star to me. But I could be wrong. You know, I could be just be looking for things again.
Yeah, but that shit, I was like, yeah, that shit is like a life. It's kind of a life form, that cloak. So I'm like, they fucking dissected that shit just to put that on another cloak.
Well,
So it's
I
like,
never even thought about that.
he encouraged all over the place, bro, because he got a dead Doctor Strange body in his universe, and that he took over with the Darkhold. There's encourages all over the place. I thought, hell yeah, Cleve was gonna have to show. Somebody's gonna have to show up for that.
yo,
shit,
we talked about this like 2 episodes ago. People like bashing social. How you pronounce her first name? American Chavez. Sochi, right? Sochi Gomez.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So they talking, you know, they giving her shit, you know, saying that she was a terrible actress, because that whole LGBT. I'm like, yo, like she's a young ass actress. She's 14 years old. People are like gatekeeping because like, oh, she's not Mexican in the comics. I'm like, yo, she's not even. She's an alien.
Who fucking cares? Yo,
Yes, in the comics. Yes, in the comics, she identified as a Puerto Rican. Only reason why is because her star portals look like the Puerto Rican flag. Right? That's why she only identified with those people. But like, come on, dude. Like, they're stretching, bro. Like, she was great, and she's mad young. She's gonna grow into the character. Her character is gonna get super OP, and who knows who she brings to these universes. It's
like the meme where they put Marvel made
Blue Marvel, baby.
The meme they made, it said Marvel made a Latin American character who powers to cross borders. Bro, I was like, bro. I mean, she's an alien. She's not really Latin American, but okay. but I was like, damn, yo.
Shit is wild, dude. Like, these gatekeeping people, like, they just don't like progression. Like, listen, I don't get it. I get it when it's like something pandering. Like, I'll see it and I'm like, that's kind of like whack. But this is not pandering. They're not. You know, it was just it's a story.
Like female Thor pandering.
Like female Thor. See, no, I would say Avengers Endgame. I would say nah. I would say Endgame. I would say Endgame when all the shorties came together.
Too, yeah.
Yeah. I would say that. Oh, Thor: Love and Thunder new trailer 1 is coming out Monday. So you guys don't want to see it.
I don't know about watch trailers, yo. I don't know. I'm like.
No, I gotta watch the first. This is the first one. The other ones I don't care about. I have to watch the first one because it's gonna be like story-driven trailer. Because we just got the teaser. You're gonna get trailer 1, and they're gonna show gore.
Yeah.
And I can't hold off. I gotta see. I gotta see how to.
One of the Fantastic Four. Who they gender bending?
Word, because I didn't even hear that.
I didn't hear that either.
The Invisible Woman. I don't
understand what the point of that.
Imagine that shit.
Adopted.
They do like Lee Richards, and they make Johnny Storm the love interest.
Jenny Storm.
Look at Red face. Don't try to hide it.
You mess your own storyline up.
That shit crazy, bro. Bro, that shit is crazy.
You can't do
that. Jenny Storm.
Listen,
you can't do that
I'm all about.
Then you'll have no kids, which means you'll have no Kang. You just messed up your whole story.
Well, maybe we won't have the Thing. We'll have the Thing.
The Thing.
That's the only one they can do, and that'll be pointless.
Yeah, I don't care, man. I'm all about inclusiveness, man. But as long as the story's right, man. If the story's good, I don't care.
No, that makes no sense.
I'm all about y'all making characters. Like, if you want heroes to represent these people, make heroes that represent these people. Like,
Word.
why we gotta
Word.
like mess up old characters? Not mess up old characters, but like, why would we have to mess with old characters to like appease like other people? Like, make new characters, make great stories with these new characters. That's all I'm saying. I'm down for new characters. I don't care.
I really, to be honest, man, I want to see like 2022, 2023 version, what the CG can do now, like a Johnny Storm lighting up. Like I want to see something, like I want to see that, because I know that's
Fuego!
I mean, listen, not for nothing. The Fan Four Stick movie that came out not too long ago, that ain't look too bad. Like when he
Yeah,
like the power ups was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I felt like the thing looked weird though. He looked too dark and too
The whole movie was dark though, honestly.
that he looked too dark and too like jagged rocks.
Yeah,
that movie. It's been a long time, right? I don't normally get secondhand embarrassment like that, but watching this movie at the end when he goes, "It's fantastic." What do you say? Say that again. It's fantastic, and he looks around like, like, come on. That's how you're gonna come up with the name? That's the origin of the name. That's worse than Solo. That's worse than Solo.
I like
Who
Solo,
says fantastic?
Solo got a bad rap.
I didn't like the way he got his name. That's
talking about how he
I
got
didn't
his name.
And it was so nonchalant.
Yeah.
You're by yourself? Okay, Solo.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That's
You
the
got
only
no
thing.
people?
That's the only thing that movie's solid, right? It's good, right? It. I enjoyed it. I watched it multiple times. It's just that's the only part that I'm like, oh fuck, because you waiting for this big reveal, like how he got his name. And it's like, oh, you here alone? Like, so, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, yo, who wrote this shit? Who wrote this script?
Yeah, just to go way back in time, bro. I remember when I'm a kid, mind you, and when I found out the Mario brothers' last name was Mario, like, because from watching the Super Mario movie, when he was like, "What's your first name? Mario. What's your last name? Mario." I was like, "Wait, what?" And then he was like,
Luigi Mario.
Luigi Mario.
The whole time I never put it together. That their last name was Mario, and that's why
the Mario brothers.
I didn't know that until I saw the movie.
Bro, that's it. When I saw the movie, that's what I realized. I said, "Oh shit!"
I'm like, why would they name? And then you think about it, like, why would they name Mario brother like out of one character? Like he's the brothers, like he's the main. Like, nah, oh shit, it makes sense.
That's like Luigi really ain't shit, huh? Like
Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
The Mario brothers.
You got Mario, you got Luigi Mario.
Yeah, I really want to see this movie. I want to see this movie again, and it sucks because it's not digital anywhere.
Why would you want to do that to yourself?
Because I enjoyed the movie.
No, I enjoyed that as a kid too.
It's you know what? It's a cheesy enjoyment, bro. It's like it's not even like.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't call it a Mario Brothers movie. I'll call it something else. Like it's just if you name that movie something else, it'll be okay. It's like Yoshi's a Yoshi. Yoshi's a real dinosaur, right? Ain't nobody getting on top of him, riding him.
Nah.
Yeah, Yoshi was a fucking dinosaur in that shit. He was a fucking
Princess
raptor.
Daisy, right? They couldn't get that shit right. They couldn't get Peach, right?
When they stabbed Yoshi though, that shit was crazy.
That was fucked up.
Oh shit!
And then they show Bowser at the end. Like, really, my man just morphed into some shit. My man used the fucking Nintendo scope to shoot him.
He just looked like a big green dinosaur. That's what he looked like. It looked like a big green dinosaur.
Like, who used the?
I mean, that's how he originally looked in the Mario game.
He looked like
yeah, he kind of looked like him.
He looked like a dragon turtle hybrid, some shit. Like
he almost looked like
he had like a big spike shell on his back, and he had like a dragon face where he was just jumping up and down. He was green. He was just jumping up and down, spitting fire at you.
He kind of looked like the fucking gatekeeper from fucking Ghostbusters, without the horns.
Are you the key master? Nah, that movie was crazy, bro. Like that. Mario, remember Bob when that shit was just walking across the street? Everybody was like, "Oh, that shit is like mad slow walking, cars swerving out the way and shit. People running. Oh!
They try to make that shit mad practical. Like the reason why they jump so high is to get the fucking boost they wore.
After all
The
that,
boost look hot.
Kid Cooper looks at it, he's like,
Boots were hot, and then they used they used the bullet bills as a thruster cartridges.
Yo, if I could find somebody that could make that fucking suit, and I find the boots,
Mario suit?
I will fucking dress up like Mario and fucking Halloween.
bro, all you gotta do is get red overalls, but the boots is gonna be the hard part.
Yo,
You just need a blue shirt and red or green overalls.
Yo, I'm already you right now. Hold on.
I'm already thick, bro, so I can do it.
You did the boot. The only hard part is gonna be the boots. The boots is gonna be the hard. You might have to make that shit yourself, or find somebody who knows how to make like costume gear, like those cosplayers who knows how to make that shit.
And I gotta do some voice acting classes with Stinky, because he has the best fucking accent. He'd be like, "Yo, what you doing over here?" I was talking to him today, right? We went to Dunkin' Donuts, right? And he started talking to the guy over the counter, and his voice fucking changed like drastically. And I'm like, "Yo, bro, why your voice gets all cinemy when you talk to people outside of this?" He's like, "Cinemy."
Let me get a coffee with some donuts.
No, that's how he talks normally. No, he was no. He was talking like this. Can I get a singles for $5? Can I get $5? Can I have $5 like 5 singles? like, and I'm like, bro, this is different. He's not arguing because he knows the cinnamon voice. Do you guys do that? Do you guys? So the question is, do you guys normally do your cinnamon voice when you on the phone and it's like your voice changes?
I don't know what a cinnamon voice is. I don't know what it sounds.
So like, do you talk the same to your friends? And when you talk on the phone, like say if you're calling AT&T or calling your cable provider or anything that's business related, there's a voice get enemy.
He's basically asking you, when do you put on your white voice?
Oh, yeah. I basically do it for like when I'm trying to get a bill or something fixed that I know I was in the wrong for. So I'm buttering up people like, "Hi, my name is Jared Baker. I have a little issue that's going on."
There you go.
And I'm talking real nice, and I'm like being friendly. "How's your day going?" Like, I do it.
We all do it.
Yo,
everybody does it.
So yeah, so he has a little cinnamon voice. It's fine, That's my guy. What's this right here?
Those are the boots from the Mario Bros. Movie.
Oh, I could buy those.
I got no idea, but yeah.
You gotta play the
Pointer System. Figure hard to walk in though.
You gotta play the Pointer System song too when you're wearing them too, like they did for the movie trailer. You gotta jump for my love, jump it, did it.
They look like they made them joints out of ski boots.
Out of ski boots?
Hey, young blood, let me give you a tip. Use
Here
your
we go.
white voice.
Here we
I
go.
ain't got no white voice. Oh, come on, you know what I mean. You have a white voice in there. You can use it.
I fucking love this movie.
It's like being pulled over by the police. Oh, no, I just use my regular voice when that happens. I just say, "Back the fuck up off the car and don't nobody get hurt." Man, I'm just trying to give you some game. You want to make some money here? Then read the script with a white voice. People say I talk with a white voice anyway, so why ain't it helping me out? Well, you don't talk white enough. I'm not talking about Will Smith's wife. I'm talking about
I ain't talking about Will Smith.
Like this young man.
Hey, Mr. Kramer, this is Langston from Review. I picked at the wrong time, did I?
Yeah, bro. Man. Every time I see that part, crack Yo, hey, Kramer.
So that's what I mean, the cinnamon voice.
Bro, there's no way Danny Glover did that shit, bro.
Maybe he did.
Bro, not that high. You have the grovel in Danny Glover's voice, man. Ain't no way, bro. But that shit was hilarious, bro.
If you guys don't know that Sorry to Bother You, man, that movie is funny as hell, but it gets weird at the end. Mad weird.
Wow, but I love it though. That movie
hey,
is
Mr.
wild.
Kramer.
Yo, man. How did we get here?
Talk about my goddamn accent.
His cinnamon voice.
Yeah,
my
dude, that
cinnamon
shit.
voice.
That shit threw me
Which
off.
I didn't even know.
You know what's funny?
I was like, what the fuck is a cinnamon
We
voice?
went from Doctor Strange to Mario
of
Brothers
churros.
Yeah, that's the first time I heard that though too.
to this to white voice. That's crazy.
Damn, I want some
We went from
churros.
Doctor Strange to Mario Brothers to white voice.
Yo, it's crazy how we just kind of.
That's
the
what we
wave.
do.
Just ride that
Listen,
wave,
the
bro.
Ride the
Yo,
wave.
this is Untitled Live, man. This shit is unscripted. Listen, we
Word
fuck
up.
shit up all the time, dude. This is raw.
They got
There's
a
no
new
editing
card
here.
game. What card game they got for Marvel? I'm not a card game person. That's
Oh,
Stinky. Stinky's the card game guy.
I'm just a Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
So
Yeah,
Avengers,
nah, we
against,
don't do
card
Avengers
game.
against the world.
So supposedly it's like a Stranger Things Monopoly set that spoiled the movie, that spoiled the show, and like the producers are really pissed off
Wow.
because so I'm like, damn, bro, like we got like what 2 weeks left to
I was
Stranger Things?
actually in Brooklyn
Ain't it
last
next week?
weekend, and I didn't know that the Netflix office was right next to Ichiran, like right across the street.
Is it?
Where?
Right across the street from Ichiran,
In
because there
Brooklyn?
were Well, I was down there last weekend, and I'm walking around, and freaking we see red lights, right? It's like some big party going on until we see Stranger Things season 4, and it's like these big. I'm like, yo, is there like a release party going on? And we're walking down the block, me and my friend, and we pass the entrance doors. It's like Netflix Brooklyn. And I look down the street. I'm like, wait, Ichiran's right there. This has been here the whole time. I was like, nah, this got to be freaking
I
new.
never knew that.
That's crazy, man. Shit, I think they fired 150 employees today. Talk about Netflix.
They fired them, and then they sent out a notice to the rest of the people.
We
They're
hired.
like,
No,
saying, like,
Red,
basically,
no, wait, hold on, Red. Because I know Red, he wants to deliver this message so hard right now. So,
Bro.
Give him his platform. Give him his platform.
Go ahead.
There we go,
nah.
baby.
So Netflix is like, I'm gonna just sum it up what they said. They put it in a nice political term, but I'm gonna say what they really meant. If you're not with the shits, you can leave the shits. All right? Basically, that's what Netflix is saying. Yo. They're gonna air what they want to air when they want to air it, and if you're not with it, you can bounce. That's basically what they're saying, right? So all the people who was up in here ill about the Dave Chappelle having this show, y'all can bounce, yo. They say we air viewing stuff for everybody across the board. So if you're not for it, then don't work here. But if you can look past it and work here, then you can continue working here. That's it. And I don't blame them. They're right.
The moment I talked about the Netflix shit, my man Red, I saw it in his face. He was like,
I was like this. I was like, whoa,
he was ready. He was like,
oh.
I want to deliver.
I got
deliver
some
this
words.
Yo, because I'm tired. I'm tired of these far left cancel culture vultures, man. Like they want to cancel not everything is for you. Don't watch the shit. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you don't watch it. Don't have no parts of it. You don't like what Netflix is doing, quit. Find a new job. That's it.
Or like they said, beat your feet.
Yeah, man. This shit's insane, bro. Like, because they hired Dave Chappelle, who's a popular comedian, and he's making crazy money for Netflix.
Word.
And because you don't like some jokes that he cracked, they're supposed to just get rid. Come on, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Don't watch the show. That's it.
Yeah, the Netflix releases all types of shit. Like it caters to both sides, right? People wanted to cancel Netflix because they had that whole like that weird pedophile show. I
With
forget
the
what
little
that
kids,
show's
the little
called.
girls dancing.
That
Yeah.
kid,
Yeah.
kid
I just
anime.
didn't watch it. I
anime
saw it
though.
and I said, you know what, this don't look like it for me. And I didn't watch it. That's it. Don't watch it.
Yeah. There's something for somebody in that bitch. That shit is a media conglomerate, bro. It's
They
made
show
to
everything.
everything. That's why it's on demand. You can not watch it and watch something else. It's not like it's something that's playing and you can't fast forward it.
They show shit for vegans. If you're a vegan, they got vegan documentaries for you. If you're a meat eater, they got meat eater documentaries for you. If you're a hunter, they got hunting documentaries for you. If you're somebody who loves peace, they got peace documentaries for you. They got everything there. They literally show everything. So I don't for anybody to like complain and say, "Oh, how can they show this?" It's ridiculous. Just don't watch it.
And what's and the good thing about that, right, is right. It gives you some kind of insight in those worlds, right? Like if you feel like you're not, if you're a vegan, right, and you can watch these documentaries of, you know, like what do you call it, slaughterhouses and shit like that, kind of like learn some information, right? Because it's almost like if you around the same exact people with the same exact views, you're never gonna grow.
Exactly.
Because you're only gonna learn and be satisfied on what you hear around you versus
Everybody's
knowing
recycling
other
the same
people.
thoughts.
Yeah, so it's always good to kind of go because I be watching some shit that I don't normally watch on Netflix, like, and I be like, all right, cool, that's what's up. I mean, it's not for me, but at least I have some kind of insight on what this is before
like
just
the space and shark documentaries.
Like
yo, space and
and deep
I
sea.
love space.
Woo, I love space and deep sea.
Nah, deep sea too creepy for me, man. The stuff
Oh,
they be
I
finding
love
down
it,
there,
bro. I love it, yo. It's like,
stuff-
yo, show me all the creepy shit down there.
I'm like, why do y'all niggas even want to cross the ocean right now? Do you
It's
not
like
know what
we
they're
know more
finding
about
down there? Yo?
space than we do about our own oceans. That shit is fucking wild to me.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah.
Because we don't have nothing strong enough to go down to the deepest depths yet, yo.
What they
Yo,
said it's
but-
only like 6% has been explored.
they can fucking do it, right? They don't have the funding. That's what it is. If we could shoot a fucking rocket to fucking Mars, right, and land.
But it barely reaches Mars. They could barely
how
reach
we can
Mars.
afford to send a rocket into space, but we can't afford to send something down into the ocean.
We landed in Mars. We landed like what 3 rovers over there. That shit is hard.
But we haven't landed people. We not good enough to land people there yet.
That shit no lie. That shit.
That's
2
a
hours,
sick sunburn, bro.
Like, I don't know. How do we know? You anybody been to Mars to get sunburned? I don't know.
They measure the temperature with telescopes, bro. They got the infrared readers. I'm like, yo, you gotta step off that ship, and you're just gonna die of heat stroke.
Yeah, I mean, how do we know they're not lying to us though? Like,
that's true.
How you know they're not fudging the numbers?
And they got stuff like that on Netflix too, like conspiracies. Like, did we ever land on the moon? Which I don't think.
I heard they got people signing up who want to try colonizing Mars. They got people signing up for that shit. So I don't know.
That's a one-way trip, bro. You come
exactly.
It is a one-way trip. They let people know it's legit a one-way trip.
Yeah,
that shit is a 6-year trip, bro. I think it's like 6 years, right? Some wild crazy
like
shit.
that.
Yeah.
It takes 6 years to go to Mars.
It takes years to go to Mars.
Yeah.
It may not be 6, but it's definitely years. It's definitely more than 12 months.
Shit, and that's
9 months.
Like
Sorry, no, it's 9 months. According to
9
NASA,
months?
a one-way trip to Mars would take about 9 months.
Okay, all right. So that's still a long fucking time, too.
Yeah.
And people complain about their flight to China, boy.
Piggybacking on what
I'm freaking complaining about my freaking commute to work. It's just only an hour, bro.
That whole deep sea genre shit, I love that shit. The fucking the James Cameron when he went down to the Titanic shit, I love that shit.
Yeah.
I fucking.
Oh, he actually went down to the Titanic.
Yeah, bro.
That's the thing.
They had to bring the Titanic to me. Take that shit out the water and bring it to me, baby. I ain't going down there.
He's into all of that type of shit.
Yo, dude, I fucking had an anxiety attack watching that shit. I'm like, yo, I can't breathe. I will gorilla panic in that bitch.
Bro, I don't think I could be. That's why I never like the Navy to be in a submarine. I don't think I could do that shit, bro. To hear the water hitting the side of that submarine 24/7 and shit like that,
yeah,
bro.
That's
like,
too tight, man.
And it's a small, tight, confined spot. Oh no, man, no.
Yeah,
no. That's not my thing.
it's like I can't leave this bitch. That's the only problem.
The Congress is fighting to declassify U.S. photos. Man,
They're
it's out there, bro.
they already declassified.
They already
shit
said
is
it.
out there, bro. All right, we're gonna have some conversations, bro, because there's a lot of shit there.
The fact that you have to fight to declassify the UFO data is like, well, secret's out, guys.
X-Files.
Let's talk about Roswell. Let's talk about the lizard people. I'm Alex Jones.
It's the lizard people. The lizard people, they're out there. I'm telling you.
That dude be wild. That dude
That guy with the lizard people has me in tears, bro. There's a whole like montage of the lizard people. I'm like, bro, really? You don't know how fucking frame rate or the frames work when you shoot video?
The shit is crazy, bro. There's people that actually believe that shit. Like if you trick them into thinking that to have them thinking, like I've seen people like prank them into making them believe that they're lizards. Like they'll actually start hunting those people down and like try to get them, bro. They're crazy like that. They really believe like in that lizard people shit, bro.
Yeah, I was watching some shit on YouTube. It's a guy from
Strauss.
It's some guy from the UK. He comes down to, I believe, the Ozarks, whatever state that is in, to meet the most racist man in the world. He's like a grand wizard with the KKK, and he went there, and he posed himself as working for the BBC, and he got an interview with him. But the real BBC was Big Black Cocks. So he kept having him say that he supports the BBC.
Oh man!
Yo, he trolled the shit out of him. And then at the end, right, he had this whole conversation. He was saying like little like troll shit and having them read tweets, and the tweets, the handles would be like BLM, but like spelled out different. Like he's like, read this one. He's like, oh, this from BLM. We love you. Da, da, da. Like some wild crazy shit. At the end, he kind of like said, yo, so do you ever like have sex with like with the hood on? And that's when he knew. He's like, oh shit, I got duped. He said, you should be ashamed of yourself. And mind you, he's a black dude. And
that's what I heard.
Yeah. No, the interviewer was a black dude. And that shit had me dying, bro. It was funny. I'll probably put a link if I can find it.
He's brave for doing that. I didn't know where I'm going.
Got him.
Mad brave.
Clan
Mad brave.
Clan territory doing no interview.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think it was I forgot the state. Damn.
That story went kind of left for me just now. I thought because I seen another story. I thought you was talking about this other dude. There was this black dude that went exactly how you said, but he went to speak to the head, like the Grand Wizard, the head of
same guy. It's the same Grand Wizard. It's just a different guy. The guy you talking about is the comedian, right?
No, it's not. I don't think he was. Nah, he was. I want to say he was like a cop or a sheriff or something like that. I know he played music back in the day or something like that, but I can't remember the dude's name right now. I don't want to look it up while I'm talking, but anyway. But long story short, he basically sat down with him because he was really interested. Like he wanted to have a conversation and really see if he could try to understand why the dude felt the way he felt and preached the stuff he preached, and try to see that if he could get him to change his mind. Long story short, like this dude ended up having him in his house for dinner, you know what I'm saying? And they like became like the best of friends. Like, and this dude, it's nuts. Like, I'm gonna give y'all the name because when y'all get a chance, I want y'all to actually watch this story. But it was very interesting, though. I would never expect anything like that to happen.
I don't know. That conversation is a hard conversation because, like, I can have a conversation on something that's like have some kind of ground and logic or something like that. But like the whole, like the conversation of racism and one race being superior, there's no logic behind it. There's no grounded foundation in this. It makes no sense. Like that's why I can't have the conversation. I don't know how to have that conversation with people to like understand where they're coming from with that and stuff like that. Like,
I mean, like he did, you gotta come to it with an open. I mean, not an open mind as if.
Don't get me wrong, I'm
open
open-minded to a lot of things, but it's just
like
like
understanding. I couldn't do it either, though. I'm saying I totally feel you.
Yeah, yeah.
From the top.
I'm Thomas Robb. I'm here with Ryan Martinez, and he's with BBC.
Yeah.
We're here having an enjoyable conversation about my involvement with the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. I'm national director, and welcome here to the Ozarks.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate this. This is the highlight of my career.
The highlight of your career.
Honestly, I'm being real with you. First off, Thomas, can you just tell us about the KKK?
When people hear the name KKK, all kinds of images come to their mind. We read in history books that the Klan were organized to subdue and put down black people. The purpose of, we don't view ourselves as being anti-black. We want to preserve our heritage. We want to preserve our culture. We want to preserve our identity.
You want to stay white. There's nothing racist about that.
Absolutely.
It really annoys me when people say that the KKK is racist, because there's nothing pointing towards the KKK being racist at all. How did you start your journey with the Ku Klux Klan? Did you get like assigned? Did they like start you off on like quests or anything?
I was always
send you off on quests.
I don't care what he's involved in, if I'm honest. I just wanted to move on to the more important questions.
Have you seen any of like the other clans out there? I've seen clans like FaZe Clan, Optic Clan. I just think they're idiots. No one would be a higher prestige level than you.
Years ago, I used to go and speak for some other clan. But after a while, I thought these guys.
He said FaZe Clan.
I didn't want to connect with these people, so I finally stopped speaking to other groups. And so I feel that if I would have joined and pursued a career, I could have been very
quick scoping.
Yeah, they mean well, but they just don't have the to take that clan levels of the Ku Klux. Would there be someone from FaZe Clan here?
I don't know. We don't ask.
Optic.
I don't ask.
Yeah.
Would there be somebody from FaZe Clan here?
We don't discriminate.
We don't
There was
discriminate.
a group of supporters for the KKK in a town called Clapt, and I think that honestly, you're like a Clapt guy. If you could shout out the people from Clapt, the supporters of the KKK in Clapt.
If there's anybody out there in the UK?
Yeah, in the UK in Clapt.
In the UK, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England. Howdy.
I just know they would have appreciated a shout out.
Howdy.
Shout out to the people from Clapt.
Shout out.
Thomas is a Clapt guy.
I don't really know Clap people, so I can get it wrong.
No, you are.
Okay, I'm a Clap guy. All right, forgive me, Clap people.
Leader. Yeah. Okay. Well, fair enough. Let's just get this pick and.
Well, I think we missed it.
Okay. All right. And just as a side question, have you ever like made love with the hood on? Yeah. Okay. Well, fair enough. Let's just get this pick and we'll go.
At this moment, Thomas Robb had realized he had been swindled and he was burning.
So never made love with the hood? Didn't say no, Thomas? Oh, great.
You degraded yourself now. The interview's over. I'm sorry. You get in the car. You made it.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate you, Thomas. Thanks for the interview. Just got BBC'd.
That is a brave, man.
Yo, he was wilding, dude.
He's brave.
That is ballsy as boo.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, one man's a grand wizard, and you wilding like that, like, yeah, wilding. So yeah, that video is like about like 40 minutes long, but it has some funny bits. Yeah. The dude was on Joe Rogan. Yeah, I remember he was on Joe Rogan. Yeah, Joe Rogan. People hate him, but he has everybody. He gives everybody a platform to talk.
That's why they hate him, because he's not. He doesn't.
He's not biased.
He gives voices to everybody instead of like playing the voices that they feel like he should just let play. Like only left people should have a right to speak, not nobody from the right or nobody who has like a different viewpoint than he does or someone. It's ridiculous.
And he may not agree with certain things, but he will have like an open discussion, and he wants to learn, right? He wants to know these things. Like, all right, I want to know the reasoning behind your thought process. Like, take it there, take it to the beginning, and he helps the person that he's interviewing illustrate their point, right? It may not be a point that you like, but that's the whole purpose of having a podcast, is be able to speak your mind, right? Yeah, we get it. You know, you can speak your mind and it can be hurtful, right? You just gotta learn not to be, try not to be hurtful. Try to like get your point across without having to, degrade yourself. But yeah,
what I like about his thing too is like even on his own podcast, he'll have people that's like staunchly like against him, like they don't agree with what he's saying, and they'll have a whole conversation where he's not trying to cut them off, he's not cutting their mic, he's not kicking them out. They're having a whole real conversation about what they disagree on, and that's what we need to have in this like country. I feel like so many people are like against having conversations.
Yeah.
They just want things their way, and you're supposed to view it their way because they say it, and that's the way it's supposed to be. But that's not how shit works. To get people on your side, you have to like Fresh said earlier, you have to come in with an open mind to the conversation, because you yourself have to be open to have your mind change in case you're wrong, because you could be wrong in the situation going in. So if you're not willing to do that, then there's no point in having a conversation at all with people. Like a lot of people are not willing to do that. They're not willing to like have their views challenged and like say that, oh, you know what, I was wrong on this view, you're right. You know, it takes growth to do that. In America right now, nah. But speaking of which, sorry, funny story. During my week, which is, I was having this conversation. They were talking about equal rights, right? So they're bringing up feminism again. So I said, you know what? Instead of feminism, why don't we talk about egalitarianism? They were like, oh, but egalitarianism is stemmed from feminism, so we could just keep feminism. Nothing wrong with feminism. I said, actually, yeah, there's a lot wrong with feminism right now.
Isn't it like another term they coined? Like it was like toxic female, some shit like that. I heard some other shit.
Well, they're trying to coin the term toxic femininity, because you know how they say
there we go.
We have toxic masculinity. They're trying to say like now that females have toxic femininity, but now when you say that, they get mad when you say toxic femininity. They don't like. It's weird. Like you're only supposed to see their way. You're not supposed to. There's not supposed to be no other way but theirs, bro. And I mean, before in the beginning with feminism, I was for it. I was like, yeah, you know, equal rights. I agree with y'all and stuff. But now when I look at feminism, they're not really about equal rights. It's about, and I'm about to get slapped, but this is from what I'm viewing. It's about equal rights when it suits you. So when say a divorce settlement, so say like divorces, right, comes normally females get the money, they get the spousal settlement, and on top of that they get spousal support. But on the flip side, if a man was to get that from a female, they're vehemently against that. They're like, oh nah. Females shouldn't have to be paying a man spousal support or anything like that. That's not equal rights. If we're talking about equal rights, what we have to do, equal, you should be able to do too.
Yeah, you Miss Independent Woman out here getting it on your own, right? So why can't you pay?
So that it was a whole big discussion. So then female was like, oh, so that, you know, they said, oh, we already do a lot. What else more do you want us to do? Like men was like, okay, how come more men go to war? It was crazy. It was a back and forth crazy shit. But like as I'm watching this, I'm like, nobody's really listening to the other side's point. Everybody's just arguing their points, and they're not like trying to see where the other person's coming from. Like I said, egalitarianism means equal rights across the board. Why would you be against that if you're for equal rights? Like, but
yeah,
no, because feminism is not about it. It's about female superiority. That's what feminism has become about. In the beginning, it was about equal rights, but now it's about female superiority. They want to feel superior. Some of them do, not all. Let me put that out there.
You have a small group of females that do the most, right? And people tend to kind of like, you know, because they're doing it, they're speaking in behalf of all females. Like there's certain females I know, like all the women that I know, they're very independent, right? Mm-hmm. They do their own thing. They got their own money. They rather pay their own way. So like, shit don't apply to certain women.
Yeah,
they're just.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had to say something, because that's not painting them all under one brush. They're not all the same. There are some feminist people that are for like the true equality, but then I said the problem is you let these women with misandry in their heart come in and they hijack your movement. come in. You let these women come in and hijack your movement. So they talk about men ain't shit, men ain't that. We better than men. We don't need a man for shit. We don't need a man for that, and blah 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 blah. You have all these misandry women overshadowing your voice of equality. Now they're just talking about female superiority, and that's what that's what the movement has become about to people who listen to it now. They hear female superiority rather than equality now. So I mean, it's some work. So that's what.
And I get it. I get it. You know, just like how Black and brown people were oppressed and still oppressed, right? Women were oppressed. And this was not very long ago. So things are still fresh. They couldn't vote. They couldn't do shit. They had to be home. They had to be housewives. And now they're out in the workforce making money, there's some really important women out there that's making guap and making, really big changes. So, I mean, things are definitely progressing. And I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
Mind you, the white women, they were racist against some black females being part of the feminist movement. They didn't want minorities being a part of that movement.
Yeah, right. It is, man. We live in a fucking divisive ass world. Everything is split into groups, white, black, female, male.
We don't have to agree on everything, but I feel like we don't have to agree on everything, but we do have to respect each other and respect each other's views and respect each other's lives. So just because I don't agree with your views or whatever like that, I respect you as a person. I respect your right to have your views, and I respect you that you have it. You're entitled to live your life free and unharassed because of your views and whatever you have. Like I feel like that's what more people need to become aware of. Like we don't have to agree on everything, but we just have to respect each other as human beings and expect that everybody's living their life to the best of their abilities.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, all right, cool. As an example, say Chris becomes a Trump supporter or whatever, Republican or whatever like that, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna stop talking to him because he's a Republican. Like we may not have conversations about political shit. But
I'm gonna still talk to him. I'm gonna still talk to him because when your boy fucked up, I'm gonna be there like, yo, bro, what happened here?
Oh yeah, I mean, it'll be like
let's make this clear. I am not a Trump supporter.
But it's like it's a different kind of banter though. It's a banter amongst friends because we're friends. You know what I mean? But like, to be honest, bro, I really don't care about people's political background. Like, to be honest, like now that people ask, I feel like it's none of your business. Like I don't care because my views are so skewed right now because I'm in between. Like I'm everywhere. Like it's like I'm not the same as I was a couple of years ago. Like I'll say I'm a full on Democrat. I still vote Democrat, but I'm still like I'm slightly right now. I'm teetering over to the other side. Like there's certain things that I agree on. There's certain things I disagree. I think that we are New Yorkers should be able to bear arms, right? I think that we are sitting ducks in this state. I think that anything can happen to us. Like, look what happened in Buffalo. If somebody was fucking armed in Buffalo, that dude would have been gone, right? The fact that those people were innocent and didn't have anything to protect themselves because us in New York have the strictest gun laws, but yet we have the most gun violence. You know why? Mm-hmm. Gun law, we have strict gun laws. All that does is it hurts the law-abiding citizens, right? You think criminals care about gun laws? No, they're gonna buy guns.
I've been saying that for years.
So
criminals don't care
what are you
about
doing?
Gun laws. They're gonna have their guns regardless.
Oh, so magazines are banned now? Okay, you think the criminals gonna be like, all right, this is banned now. I'm not gonna buy this. They're gonna go to a fucking Pennsylvania fucking gun show and buy whatever they want and drive that shit across state lines. That's what they've been doing.
So they don't get stopped.
Exactly, bro. Like I want to be able to protect my home. I want to be able to protect. Listen, we may not have to be like an open carry state, but like, our homes should be protected. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like it's just wild that New York, and it's like almost like if we got a Republican in New York, maybe we could get that back. You know what I mean? But also, like, do I trust the people in New York to be having a gun? Because there's some crazy ass people in New York. No, so it's like we live in a weird position because there's a lot of people that's not qualified to have a gun, especially on a train. And imagine you get bumped by somebody in the train because they're trying to get in, and that person like, yo, what you doing? And it becomes a thing. So like, at the same time, I'm like, nah, New York doesn't need guns, but at the same time, I do. You know what I mean? It's like,
but you know, at the same time, you know, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, you know, in New York, bro, like somebody gets shot in New York, you had to do something to earn that shit, you know, bro. It's like unless it was an accidental shooting, like where somebody shot and then like the bullet strayed and it hit you or something like that. For the most part, like if you get shot in New York, you were into some kind of illegal shit, or you got into some kind of shit with somebody who's into illegal shit. Like it's very rare that like somebody just comes out of the blue and shoot random people in New York. You know what I mean? It's like,
and it's funny because so in context, because you know I know that you guys know, but the people that's watching, we had a manager named Donnie, right? And this guy was all about the Constitution. And mind you, we young. I'm in my 20s. I really don't care about the Constitution like that. And he was trying to like really teach us some things, right? And even when he was like, "Yo, I'm moving out of New York because they're trying to take my guns away," I didn't grasp that until now. Like that motherfucker moved to Texas because he didn't want to deal with the shit here.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, bro, like.
And not for anything, a lot of people are running away from New York because they don't want to deal with like the stringent laws that New York has. And it's just the laws are stringent, the rent is high. So they're like, why am I dealing here where like I can't have my stuff when I can go to another state where I can have my stuff and pay less in rent?
Is somebody TV on?
That's Dinky.
Oh.
That ain't me.
Oh, you?
Nah, my phone went off. Yeah.
Oh, your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I be turning my phone down in case some shit like that happens.
Yeah, have a great day.
Sorry, man. Had to pay some bills real quick.
We're a good callback. No, I was about to send y'all a video, but
yeah, man, this world that we live in, man, is so divisive. It's weird, bro. Like it's, you know, you got people that don't take vaccines and do take vaccines. Like it's always a fucking a split. It's always a split.
My thing is like, okay, you don't want to take a vaccine, that's fine. Don't take a vaccine. But stop trying to convince people who want to take the vaccine not to take the vaccine. And the same thing goes for people who want to take the vaccine. If you want to take the vaccine, take the vaccine. But stop trying to convince people who don't want to take the vaccine to take the vaccine. Let people live their lives, bro. Like, I took the vaccine because I feel like I wanted to do whatever is possible to protect myself. Some people believe, though, the vaccine's not doing it, but I'm going to do whatever medically possible to protect myself. That's why I took the vaccine. But you don't feel that same, you don't have that same kind of faith in the health system. When I understand that. So that's why I wouldn't press nobody else to take the vaccine. But like this whole like fighting each other in supermarkets and doing all this stupid shit because somebody's wearing a mask or somebody's vaccinated, somebody's not, is ridiculous, bro. Like, come on now.
Truth.
What do you care? You vaccinated. What do you care if they're vaccinated or not? You vaccinated, worry about yourself.
Yeah. At this point, this virus is like it didn't wither away, but it kind of like.
I heard it's coming back up though. The numbers are rising.
Yeah, they're raising, but like the strain itself is not as deadly as it was. Like it's very like it's almost like it's watered down. Like it's so mutated so much to the point where the proteins are not like affecting your body as much. I know there's people that's still getting hospitalized. Like I know that for sure. There's people that's dying. But like, yo, remember 2020? How grim that shit was, bro. Like seeing those
2020, I called a panic attack.
Dude, the fucking panic attack, bro. The 18 wheelers they were using that shit as morgues, bro. Like that shit. I was like, yo, am I gonna die in 2020? Like, yo, this is crazy. Like we heard about this shit. Like Cardi B was making the jokes. And I'm like, yo, this is happening, bro. Like, this is...
Bro, I caught a legit... 2020, I caught a legit panic attack. First time ever catching a panic attack. Just off of this COVID shit. Because I didn't know if I was going to die or not. Do this shit. Because them niggas is like, oh, it's in the air. It's on the ground. It's on the surfaces. It's over here. It's over there. bro, you couldn't do nothing. Like that shit was everywhere, bro. You walking outside with a mask, some gloves, fucking full on bodysuits and shit like that. Yo, people, I'm seeing people walking outside legit. I swear to God, full hazmat suits on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like yo, like it was so
shit.
insane in 2020, bro. Like yo,
that shit was legit a movie. Legit.
Like people are running away from other people if they're getting too close. They're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, get away from me. Yo.
Even now, when I'm in the office and someone coughs, that shit, I be looking.
Bro,
see, like that's what I'm saying. That shit is crazy. Go ahead, bro.
The other day at the job, some lady was coughing like mad crazy. I'm talking about, and niggas is just looking like, yo, like, yo, is he alright? Is this bitch dying? Like, what's going on?
Yo, if you suffer from any kind of allergies, this week was the worst week to have allergies.
Oh yeah, I was coughing like crazy this week, bro.
Yo, everyone had sore throats, body aches, yo, fucking
Yep.
eyes watering. Yo, this week was the worst. I was like, yo, and then with the rain, that shit just made the fucking that was
extra gloomy.
Yeah,
I woke up feeling like I had a dagger in my throat one day, bro. Like this how the allergies. I said, yo, bro, what? I had to go fucking gargle through, take some what's that shit? That nasal spray shit. Flonase. I had to take some Flonase. I had to take some like allergy meds, bro. I was like, oh my god, the shit finally faded away. But I was like, Jesus.
My allergies feel like I'm sick, 100%. Like I will sneeze for 10 minutes straight and be drowsy right after.
I get the coughs.
Yo, that shit is the worst, bro.
Because it made my post-nasal drip activate. My allergies made my post-nasal drip activate. So I just get that tickle in the back of my throat and makes sure I'm coughing. People look at me, yo, you all right?
Hey, yo, all day you doing this.
Yep. Spitting out phlegm and shit.
I hate that.
Yeah, bro. That shit is wild, though. Like, and it was people on my timeline, and mind you, like, that were talking about like, oh, this is fake, this is not real. And I'm like, damn, bro, like that's crazy. Like I've known people that got like severely sick. Like fucking Chris couldn't attest. Like he was in the hospital for almost a week and some change.
I was in the hospital I was sick for a week. I couldn't move, body was aching. I could barely stand up. And then I ended up going to the hospital. My fever went to 104. I ended up in the hospital. They had to put me on oxygen, so I had tubes shoved up my nose. I had to be covered in ice to break the fever.
Damn
shit.
And then finally they let me go home after a week once all my vitals started showing like normal. The doctor was like, you were this close to having a tube go down your throat. And it's just like, once that happens, that's it. I would have been fucked. That's it. You get that tube down your throat?
Yeah, that too.
You're not coming out. That's EOL. Yeah. So, and then, I went home. They prescribed me an oxygen machine, and they were just like, "Yeah, get the oxygen machine. It should be covered under your insurance. Use it until we say don't." And so I was walking around my house with this oxygen machine, for like a month.
That's fucking crazy.
That shit is wild, dude. Like it's just crazy. And mind you, like that whole being into like. Was it? What do you call that shit? The tube down your throat. What do they call that? What's the
life support?
It was only like a 5% chance that you made out of that. Make it out of that shit. I was like 5% chance.
Yeah, because also you gotta hope they install it right, because I heard some places they were installing it wrong, and like when they're breathing, it wasn't filling up the lungs enough to. They got to put the tube to make sure it goes into your lungs to fill it up properly, bro. So if it's not, they put it in wrong, you fuck.
Yeah, that shit is wild, though. That shit is wild, crazy, man. But yeah, I mean, we made it. We here. I mean, we're not out of the woods, man, but we made it out of a plague, pretty much, bro. Like this shit is crazy, and I feel like our lifetime is seeing so much shit, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if we see dinosaurs, fucking. A meteor hit, like some crazy shit. Like I don't know, man. We see so much shit. It's so much.
Yeah.
This world is comical at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
super comical.
Speaking of comical, anybody watching that Amber Heard shit?
I was waiting.
Speaking of comical,
I haven't. Listen, I didn't bring this up on the channel, so I deleted Facebook, Instagram. Well, I still have the thing. I just deleted that, so I kind of wanted to take a break. So whatever you say right now, I don't know anything about Red, so I'm listening because I need y'all. I need to live through y'all.
Yeah, he's like, bro, you gotta send me memes and shit. I don't have social media anymore. I was like, oh man,
bro, this chick got destroyed. Yo, Johnny Depp's lawyer Camille Vasquez, yo, destroyed Amber Heard in the cross examination, bro. Like, bro, she single-handedly won the case for the nigga, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, she caught her in all her lies, bro. All her lies. And exposed it. Like, it was so bad. They so bad to the point that somebody who was inside the courtroom said Amber got exposed so badly that the jurors stopped listening to her and they just started focusing on the lawyer completely. Because they were like, they knew everything she was saying was full of shit.
Holy shit.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
They brought up the James Franco video. They brought that up.
Did she confirm? Did she confirm that was him?
Yeah, she did confirm that was him.
Oh, so that's the smoking gun right there, bro.
Bro, they brought up a fact that I didn't even know. The reason why Johnny Depp doesn't look her in the face, they said because he promised her that he would never look in the eyes again for what she did with the false accusation. So that, and they brought it up and they played the recording with him saying that's the reason why he'll never look in the face again. Because of the false accusation, and the whole time he got his sunglasses on, and he just drawing on the table, like drawing his little notebook. He doesn't look the chick in the face.
That shit had me dying when she was like, "So the Aquaman role, Johnny got you that role, right?" Excuse me, yo, she was tight. I got myself that role.
I worked hard for that role. I got myself that role.
Oh man!
As she's looking at the jurors. Believe me, right, jury? Believe me.
The last thing I seen on TikTok, and that's why I normally see like the shits from Amber Heard and shit. That people use the whole like my dog stepped on a bee. That was the last thing I seen, and she did some wild crazy face like
she even
like she tried to cry
at her own statement. Like she was just like, why did I just say that? That was stupid.
Bro,
she's like my dog stepped on a bee.
This chick was she got destroyed so bad, bro. Like she forgot her lies, and then like she'll say, "Oh, nah, this didn't happen." Oh, really? Did it? Bring up the deposition of Amber Heard saying this, and then like, bro, she'll play her own words for her, and then she's like, "Oh, but it was taken out of context." It's like, okay, just strike everything else on that she said after she said yes. Then she would just strike out her words and shit. So after she gets destroyed, right? Her little old frail ass lawyer gonna try and come and save the day. Gonna try and like re-examine. Gonna try and like ask her questions to like fix the situation that Camille did because Camille completely destroyed her in that stand. Bro, that lawyer got objected to oblivion, bro. Like every question she was about to come out, objection.
Bro, hold on. Bro, he literally objected 40 times. 40 times in like the span of like 10 minutes or some wild shit like that, bro.
And majority of them was getting sustained. Ask another question.
No
way. Objection, hearsay. Sustained. Ask another question. Objection, leaded. I was like, holy shit. Yo, it was to the point when her lawyer was there like, I don't have any more questions.
Yep. That's it. Questions is ended.
Damn, bro, she got spanked,
bro. So then when the judge is like, okay, Miss Heard, you can go back to your team. Yo, she was so bad. The bitch popped a U-turn and went out the courtroom. She didn't even go back to her lawyer team, bro. She drank the bottle of water and walked out the courtroom. That's how bad she got destroyed, yo.
She ain't got the money to pay back.
Nah,
she ain't got it.
She ain't got it. That 50 million gonna destroy her. She's done. And they already said, I was reading online rumors that Warner Brothers is holding a meeting now. They're gonna cut her completely out the Aquaman 2 movie.
Cut
all her scenes out.
They had an emergency.
They had an emergency meeting after the Camille shit. came out. They had an emergency meeting to cut all her scenes out of Aquaman.
A wrap.
Yeah, you could just start off the movie with her dying.
Bro, a recast.
I'll take a really
recast,
bad
bro.
CG version of that.
Recast Mira. That's all I gotta say. Recast her. We don't really care. This is the one role where nobody cares about the original actress playing the same person.
They'll have to redo reshoots because I think the movie's already done. And it's
I mean, you could cut out of this movie, but then like for Aquaman 3, well, just recast her.
Yeah.
Recast her.
I mean, listen, they could recast. Listen, if they was able to remove Chris D'Amelio out of the Army of Dead and put the shorty in there, and no one noticed the whole green screen that she was never cast, they could do that with. They could do that with her with a bigger budget.
Yeah. Whatever scene she was supposed to be, put whoever the new female is in that scene, and then she's acting to herself, talking, reading lines to the person.
That movie's all CG. That movie's all green screen anyway, so it's not like you can just key her in.
Yeah, bro, it's bad. She's down bad, bro. It's not looking good.
Not looking good for her at all.
She's probably gonna catch a perjury charge because all her lies that came up on the stand, and she was continue lying on the stand in court. Like she's definitely getting hit with a perjury charge, yo.
Yeah, they could definitely do that because everything is transcribed, so they can always go back to the words that were said.
Deposition's the same, and she said, "So, Miss Heard, do you know what a deposition is? Do you know a deposition is the same as testifying in court?" She said, "Yes, I do." Bad. So why did you lie here? So why did you lie there? Why did you? Bro, destroyed, bro. Destroyed.
Listen, I heard her 10 minutes was not even important enough to recast, and just kept them. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, because she had a no fire clause on her contract. They couldn't fire her.
Why
she was protected.
Call her, she fired. I heard they looking to fire her.
I mean, they don't gotta fire her from the cast, but that don't mean they gotta fucking put her
keep her in the movie. Yeah,
Exactly.
they could just say we just cut you from the movie. Like here, she still got paid for it, but we just cut you. It's almost like this. It's almost like the shorty. What's her name? Sharon Woodley. She got paid to play Mary Jane, but she got cut from the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
She was in the movie. They cut her.
Yeah, why did they cut her?
They said there was way too many characters.
They could probably also like dock her pay too, because I mean, unless she's contracted to get a certain amount, but they could probably dock her pay and be like, well, you know, we didn't fire you. You're still getting paid for a movie you're not even in.
Man, I would say.
But I need this money to pay back Johnny.
To be honest, man, if you're gonna continue making these Fantastic Beasts, man, bring back Johnny Depp.
Yeah, they really dropped the ball with that shit. They probably will.
Yeah, bring back Johnny Depp, bro. Like that was kind of fucked up.
They said guilty until proven innocent on this man. And I'm not for the shits. Like, yo, that was really some. He's
gonna get a fucking onslaught of movie roles after this shit is done. People are gonna feel so bad. They're gonna want to throw everything but their firstborn at this guy because he's been sent. Yo, my man, 2016, he's been quiet.
RDJ wants to get him in a movie that he's working on.
Yeah, it's Sherlock Holmes 3.
Oh my God!
What?
My man, my nipples are tingling.
Yo,
that's real?
What?
No, yeah, that's what it is. RDJ wanted to get him for Sherlock Holmes 3.
Woo! Johnny Depp, do it! I need this movie.
I've been waiting for Sherlock Holmes 3.
I've been waiting.
To me,
I'll be
too,
watching
bro. I love those
I'm watching
movies,
the first two this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I read on
I love
the entertainment news website.
Love those movies, bro.
RDJ wants Johnny Depp for Sherlock Holmes 3. So I'm hoping the rumors are true, and that's what.
Let's go.
Because I really love Sherlock Holmes movies.
Who produces Sherlock Holmes? Is that WB?
I don't know. I know Guy Ritchie directs it.
Guy Ritchie directs. Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, Guy Ritchie has a really distinct directing style.
Yeah.
That didn't really showcase in Aladdin. If you would never think Guy Ritchie
He did Aladdin?
He did Aladdin, bro.
He did. And you wouldn't know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not his style of movie.
You know,
He
he took the Disney check, bro. It was
I
a Disney
about to say,
check.
he just took that money.
and Disney just use his name because they know his name attracts people.
Yeah, Warner Brothers is part of that. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, like Guy Ritchie made, I think that movie made $1 billion. So that was his first $1 billion directed movie. So that's another accolade in his belt.
It's Aladdin. I knew that shit was gonna make $1 billion, bro.
Yo, Will Smith got fired from fucking Aladdin, bro.
Yeah,
they're bringing on the Rock.
Yeah,
to be fucking Genie.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Because of the slap?
Because of the slap.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't understand why The Rock wasn't the original
in the first place, huh?
Yeah, because after Moana, like he can get down with the songs.
He can get down with the songs, but I don't know. I've seen him in person. I don't know.
He's too brolic. He's too
brolic, bro. Like,
but he does fit the characteristics. Like he has a bit of a cartoony personality.
Yeah, he can play that.
Comes to the shit, so
very easily.
I think he would have been okay. I don't think he would have done any worse than Will Smith.
So Holmes is WB. So I mean, listen, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot for Johnny Depp to take on that because he has a very sour taste. WB did him more dirty than fucking Pirates did. They didn't even wait. They just fucking it was a headline for a day and he got fired. It wasn't even waiting.
That's how they are, man.
I remember at the same time is because she was also in their movies too. So I guess they felt like they wanted to take her the theme like they had her back because she was in their movies as well. So I don't know, but I would have waited. I wouldn't have made no decisions.
Oh yeah. You got me hyped because I thought that Sherlock Holmes 3 was a dead in the water because I heard rumors, but I'm like, you said that shit. I'm like, dude, Johnny Depp.
It's hope. Yo.
Yeah. But I did hear rumors recently still though. I didn't hear that, but I did hear something recently about it still being afloat though.
Yo, The Boys, a couple weeks, yes.
Johnny Depp.
That's what I came for too. The Boys. Ooh.
Yeah, The Boys is good. The Boys. I have to finish watching season 2.
They say Homelander's gonna lose his shit in this one.
Yeah, I fucks with a lot of fucking. Going back to Johnny Depp, like what movies are your favorite Johnny Depp movies? Like if you was to pick one.
I can only pick one?
Damn, one?
You only can pick one.
That's crazy, bro.
You said that's crazy, bro.
You can't do that, man.
All right, so you get one, and you get an honorable mention.
All right, hold on. I gotta open my phone because there's too many. I gotta really make up my mind right now. That's crazy.
Word.
My shit is always gonna be Edward Scissorhands. That's one of my.
Everybody says that.
That's
one
of my favorites,
bro.
That's my classic. I could watch that movie whenever. That was like my whole childhood growing up.
Let me look at this discography right now.
I'm going based on memory. I'm going based on memory because I might be forgetting something because I'm not looking at that website.
This is the thing. I was gonna say this already, and I wanted to look through to see the rest, but I'm just gonna say it because y'all seen Blow?
Yeah, that was a really good fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I fucking love that movie, but I hate that movie at the same time because the way she does him in that movie, bro, it just turns my stomach to this day, bro. Like that was just so
it turns my stomach to
man. There are so many fucking good movies.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He has so many. It's like one.
Shit! I forgot about the Secret Window. That movie was so crazy.
This thing that movie was so crazy. Say that, bro. I was about to say that was in my head too. That The Secret Window. See, my shit is like obscure shit. It's not like really the mainstream or the classic shit. Like I like Edward Scissorhands, but I wouldn't. See, yeah, I think it's between those two. I would say probably.
He said Pirates 3 for honorable. Pirates 1 for you, Jason. He said Pirates 3.
Public Enemies was fucking good, man.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah, that's my shit too. Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow was the shit. Yeah, Sleepy Hollow. I would say Sleepy Hollow is my honorable.
You got Black Mass, him playing the Whitey Bulger.
That's okay. That's okay. I can live without that movie.
He's not gonna live without that movie.
I can live without that. It was good prosthetics, but I can live without that movie. It was too much.
The Tourist, I like the Tourist too. I saw the Tourist.
I like the Tourist.
Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco. Yeah, man. The Ninth Gate I like the Ninth Gate too.
I would have to go. I would have to agree with Fresh. With Edward Scissorhands being like the one. My honorable mention would have to be Crybaby.
Okay.
See, Crybaby was a good one too. I'm not gonna give you shit on that. That's a good movie, but I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's not like top tier for me. It's not top tier Johnny Depp for me.
Well, for me, but how I went about it, I wasn't looking for something top tier. I was looking for something kind of classic. So
the Rum Diary.
I was just like, all right.
That's what he meant. That's what he meant. This crazy chick.
Once upon a time, once upon a time in Mexico was a really good flick because it got to showcase his like the way he really is, eccentric. And shit.
Yeah.
And it was dope because it's Desperado. It's in that universe, right? This is
he was like the bad guy too. I like that. He was like the villain.
Yeah. Desperado is one of my favorite movies, yo. Desperado.
That whole franchise. All three of them, man.
So I gotta
El
say,
Mariachi.
For me.
I need like one of these TV stations to do like a Johnny Depp movie marathon.
Fuck.
Remember when they used to do they used to do like Pauly Shore marathons, Brandon Fraser marathons.
Yo,
they need to do that shit.
I have something called IPTV, and they have Johnny Depp 24/7, and they play Johnny Depp movies all fucking day.
That's
all day. All day.
I'm gonna say for me, the Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, Curse of the Black Pearl.
And what's your honorable?
Man, it's so hard, man.
I don't think there could be like any bad choices when it comes to a Johnny Depp movie. Really?
No. There's a couple of bad. There's a couple of bad ones. There's a couple of bad ones.
What's a bad one? Because I don't.
The Lone Ranger.
Yeah,
oh my god! Oh my god!
Horrible.
The Lone Ranger was pretty. That's up there with Wild Wild West.
I don't think I've actually seen that one.
My honorable mention is probably going to be. I'm going to say The Secret Window because I really like that movie.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not getting mentioned enough.
Yeah. Nah, people definitely don't talk about that movie enough.
Transcendence was fucking.
It's a really good psychological thriller.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just go off of pure nostalgia and like what really stands out. I'm gonna keep mine the same. So
Dark Shadow bad. Dark Shadow was really bad movie too.
Oh yeah, the vampire. Yeah.
I mean the one with Pirates of the Caribbean and the on Stranger Tides, that wasn't that great either. But I don't think it was his fault. It was more the story was bad.
You know what? The movies that all right. So I'm gonna let you get off, Fresh. But the movies that he had to wear prosthetics a lot were the movies that weren't that good. Like
you mean like the Dark Shadows and
Dark Shadows. Like Edward Scissorhands is like he's not really wearing prosthetics, but like
the Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. And that what do you call that? What was that movie he was in? He played a mobster that you just mentioned.
Public Enemies.
No.
Or Donnie Brasco?
Talking about Black.
No,
Mask.
Donnie Brasco. is the cop.
Black Mask. Yeah,
Oh,
like
oh,
when he
yeah,
wears
yeah, he
prosthetics,
look
it
weird,
throws
yeah,
real.
Yeah, he played Whitey
Weird.
Bulger.
I think it was the contacts. Them blue eyes kind of messed me up.
Yeah,
Yeah, the blue eyes are way too much. But yo,
Yeah.
Fresh Prince, what's your pick?
All
Let me
right,
get to know.
so I guess I'm gonna go with, like I said, like off of rewatchability and just like pure nostalgia. How many times I watched that movie? Like I love Once Upon a Time in Mexico, and yeah, because I hate the movie and can't watch it so much, but I love it. I'll go with Blow as my honorable mention.
Blow was a long ass movie, right? Wasn't that?
Blow was a long ass.
Yeah, Blow was kind of long. Yeah.
That's because it's based on a true story. That's why.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. I remember the movie, but I will need to watch it again to kind of like refresh my memory, because I have an idea how it went, but it's been so long. That movie came out like
had Pee Wee Herman in it as the plug and all that.
They got the dude from that played the uncle in Colombiana. He plays Pablo Escobar in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Colombiana, wow, was Zoe?
Yeah, her uncle, the one that popped the nigga in the street, just walking down the street minding his business.
That's a deep cut movie. You just named some shit that a lot of people don't know about. Yo, that movie was pretty good. It was
Colombiana was fire, bro.
Yeah. So we
he trained his niece crazy, bro. Like at the end of the day, they were scared of her, yo.
This is when Hollywood and the general public found out that she was Hispanic the whole entire time.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what? Because she's only been cast as a black woman, like straight up, like no one.
I did not know but that last name Zaldana. That's it. That ain't no freaking
because she was never on the top bill. She was always like her name was never on the front cover. This is like her first like big role. They're like Zaldana. Oh shit.
Yeah, she's fire.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, she's
like
really fire,
right
man.
there.
That's how Gamora, man. Yo, Guardians 3, man, is done filming. So we all know that Gamora is gonna show up again. Is her ass being in this universe causing an incursion? Yes, she is. Because she's coming from her being in this.
No, it's a different timeline, not a different universe.
But the thing is, like, it's weird, like how they played it. Is timeline in the multiverse, like. So it's almost like
Loki breaking
the timelines are different in one universe.
Yeah, Loki breaking the timeline is what causing the universes to merge, where like people are now being able to cross over to different universes. Before, if he didn't break the timeline, every timeline the universes would have been separated, where nobody's like going into each other's universe. But now that he broke that shit,
gotcha.
Like the universes are now merging with each other. Like people could jump into other people's stuff.
That makes sense. The fact that she didn't get dusted was kind of crazy too.
ScarJo's, she's going for a Star Wars role.
I think Scarlett Johansson is really done with Disney, bro. Disney played.
They own majority of this. They own majority of that shit right now. The only people you're gonna make movies for is Disney and Warner Brothers right now.
I need to be a Sith Lord.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She sued Disney.
And won.
Yeah, that's just business though. Disney
and she did win. they did her dirty, bro.
They did her dirty.
It was like, yo, she was supposed to get what, a 5% stake.
Walked to the Valley of Death.
And they released their shit streaming.
And that $30 that people were paying, that was not part of her contract. She's like, yo, there's money that's being made, and I'm not getting that. Nah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Scarlett Johansson, I don't know, man. Listen, let's see, man. I have no problem seeing Scarlett Johansson and her.
They're probably gonna use her to replace Gina Carano. After this chick talked about Nazis and messed up her bag.
Oh man.
You think she'll take that role? I think she's much bigger. She's much bigger than that, though.
I don't think they would recast that role. Like that character is not essential.
That whole shit. Yeah.
Yeah. She needs to be like a lead character. Like she's gonna be something of a lead. Oh shit, man! Obi-Wan next fucking week. We get 2
if
episodes.
they start doing Knights of the Old Republic, like a TV series or a movie, she probably has a few roles that she can play in there.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they need to just like instead of going backwards, go forward. New age, new school of Jedi's, Sith Lords and stuff like that. Make new lore.
Yeah, they can definitely do that. I think Kathleen Kennedy came out and said that they are from moving forward. They're using George Lucas's vision moving forward, and I don't know if that's a good thing.
That's what she should have been doing the whole time, you dusty bitch.
They should kind of forget the last 3 movies and go based off the Star Wars Ultimate Universe. Well, Skywalker goes through the fuckboy shit. No, not fuckboy shit, but he goes through some fucking shit in the Ultimate Universe where he runs into the most powerful Jedi, well, not even force sensitive being in the universe, and she does some fucking crazy shit.
I mean, they shot themselves in the foot when they already came out and said the books aren't canon.
And the books had so much fucking information and great fucking stories.
So good.
That these movies would have been fucking top tier, god tier movies, bro.
I mean,
if you would have had a movie where Luke's son, right, and then one of Han's twins dies, and Luke's son blames himself for the death of his cousin, and he becomes a Sith Lord. That's a fucking story right there, bro.
That's better than Kylo Ren shit. He was just up that kid for no reason.
Yo, that kid, that book, that family, they went through some shit. And
I mean, at the same time, the books have Chewbacca get hit by a moon. So I mean,
Jason Solo, yeah, Jason Solo, bro, like that whole shit it's dope, man. It's a good read.
We have to edit some of the shit from the books, because Chewbacca get hit by a moon is just the same. That shit's just crazy.
Yeah, Ryan Johnson's his project got shelved. So Ryan Johnson, listen, a lot of people, his movie was very divisive. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people loved it. Me personally, I hated it because I hated what he did. Like his movie was almost like a fuck you to the first one, where we waited so long to see Luke, right? And we get to see Luke at the very end of the movie, right? And it was a very powerful scene, and me and Brett was there almost in tears because we're like, oh my god, it finally. And then you continue that story with him taking a lightsaber and going, oh. Like,
bro, blasphemy!
Blasphemy,
yo!
You shitted on that shit, and you made it where it was hard for the third director to fix your mistakes, and that he quit. The original director quit. He's like, I can't do it, and that's why they got JJ to come back.
And he tried his best, but Lord of mercy,
he couldn't do nothing. And then, mind you, his story, JJ's story, the storyboard that he had, Luke does not die. He kills Luke in the second one. Princess Leia dies in the third one, and then she dies in real life. And they kind of like leave JJ with just one legacy character. Not even.
No, he had none.
Yeah, he had nothing left.
Yeah, nothing.
That's why he had to pull Palpatine out of his ass.
He had to pull Palpatine out of his ass, and he also had to pull stock footage from the first movie to show Princess Leia her parts, because she died years before. She died 2 years before the movie was even done.
Yeah, they had to. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was on.
Now, did y'all see the TikTok where the dude renames the Star Wars movies based on how the story is? Bro,
they make complete sense.
It made complete sense, bro. I was like, holy shit.
What was it? I didn't see that one.
So essentially, like, check this out. The last movie should have been called The Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Think about that shit. Makes sense, right?
He just switched the titles around.
He
with the
switched. He
actual
just changed all the
movie.
titles around
And then,
to
and then
how they
the
should have
first
been there.
movie should have been called Rise of Skywalker.
It's they gotta find the shit.
Yeah, find it.
I'm gonna find
bro,
this
he,
shit.
he explains each title before he says the title. He explains why it should have been the title.
Oh,
And
but I
like,
won't. I'll
it
give you the
makes
link because
sense.
I'm not gonna be able to play the sounds. I gotta look at them.
Does it have music? As long as it don't have music, it's fine.
If it has music, I can't. We could do it on mute though.
No. But I'm saying whatchamacallit. Like when I share my screen, you guys won't be able to hear it.
Yeah, but we don't want to hear it if it's the copyright shit. They're gonna play like Star Wars music.
No, it's not play Star
No,
Wars
it's
music.
just- it's just
It's just like
talking
he's
for
just
a-
talking.
Oh, okay. So yeah, send the link in the private chat.
Star Wars titles.
That's funny, man. That makes sense because the Rise of Skywalker should be the first one because it's the Rise of Skywalker. I would say the Empire Strikes Back. That should be episode. The new trilogy. That should be the first one of the new trilogy.
No,
I sent it to you.
Yeah. He did say that. Yep. You know, first is kind of on track. He got it.
Yeah.
You know,
You see the like, yo.
The new trilogy was Empire Strike Back. Yep.
Yeah.
The first one in the new trilogy.
Hold on. I'm gonna link this shit right now.
What happens in episode 1? We meet Anakin Skywalker, the Rise of Skywalker. Years later, we find out that Palpatine, leader of the Sith, have ordered an army to destroy the Jedi. Revenge of the Sith. In episode 3, Order 66 happens and the clones attack. Attack of the Clones. In episode 4, Obi-Wan teaches Luke that it's time for the Jedi to return. Return of the Jedi. In episode 5, Yoda teaches Luke how to use the Force. The Force Awakens. In episode 6, both Yoda and Anakin die, which makes Luke the last Jedi. After the Empire is destroyed, a new Empire comes. The Empire Strikes Back. Come on, guys.
Yep.
In episode 8, Luke trains Rey and then sacrifices himself to give the Resistance a new hope. Finally, in episode 9, Palpatine returns from the dead, making him the Phantom. Film has the...
Yo, that shit is 100%. It's 100%.
Yo,
right.
perfect sense, bro. I feel like they should just retitle everything. It makes perfect sense, yo.
Damn, bro.
The way he explains it, it's like, yeah, it makes sense. He doesn't just give you the title. He tells
like, what
you
the
why.
hell was you thinking? It should always been that way. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, the thing where he says, "Come on, guy.
Come on, guy.
Come on, guy." He's like, "Say, why haven't y'all made these the titles, bro? Come on, guy."
Yeah, but like to Red's point earlier, I think they should. I would like to see the New Republic, right? That'd be nice. But if we can go back and if we can go like fast forward to something totally different, like 1,000 years in the future, like where Luke Skywalker is almost like a myth or some shit. There's something that maybe never happened. And someone came across those Jedi texts. And they came across those Jedi texts. Right? And someone like dug up, even though I don't want to like bring up the whole the Rise of Skywalker. But like someone finds the lightsabers that she fucking buried.
Which was it was Leia's lightsaber she buried, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Both of them, I think.
Oh, there was 2 of them, yeah.
Leia's and Luke she's buried?
And Luke's, yeah. Mm-hmm. So someone finds those 2. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go too deep in the story, just that someone finds them. You know what I mean? That'd be nice. And this could be this is like way like so many years removed. Where there's maybe there's a bloodline, maybe there's a great, not even because they didn't, because all the kids died.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying they should do the same shit with you.
Well, I mean, technically Rey adopted the name, so technically she's a Skywalker.
But it's not the same bloodline, though.
It's not. Yeah, I mean, I know, but I'm just saying her bloodline is still powerful.
Her
bloodline is still powerful though, because she's a Palpatine's bloodline. So
unless that kiss from Kylo Ren made her pregnant.
No, because there's a whole theory that Palpatine pumped Force juice into Anakin's mom, and so because of that, down the line, the Skywalker and Palpatine lines are actually related in the family tree. So
I think that's why they said it's a dyad in the Force, because it's like it's manipulation. Like he didn't physically have any interaction. So to me, it's still not.
no,
the
yeah,
same bloodline.
but so there's that
Yeah,
half glass
because
full type deal going on.
come to think of
where
it,
it's
yeah,
just like,
because nobody had sex with that this dude's mom to be fun to be born. She basically had a Jesus baby. Anakin was a baby born of the Force.
Hey, listen. Whatever they do, man, if they do the future, I'm with it. Like I love the Skywalker saga, but I could be without it. Something new, brand new Jedis and shit, new Sith. Yo, dude, I'll do it.
I mean, I could understand they want to continue Skywalker because you want to continue Skywalker name, but they don't have to be like the end all be all when it comes to like Jedi and Sith fights. Like make there be other Jedis that's like badass. Like you know how we had Obi-Wan during the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Later, bro. Like you know how we had Obi-Wan during the Clone Wars, and everybody found out how great of a swordsman Obi-Wan is. And then like we have Mace Windu, who's also a great swordsman. Like we could have other Jedis who's like great swordsmen, but they're not, you know, they're not a Skywalker. Like focus on other Jedis as well as telling the Skywalker story. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. They could definitely do that. That makes sense. Whatever they want to do, man. As long as that Captain Kennedy is not 100% like in control of these movies, I think we should be fine.
Yeah, for real.
You know, if you leave Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni,
yep.
Like you leave those guys, let them guys run the cinematic universe of Star Wars. I think we'll have a better outcome because I think that he could be like the Kevin Feige of Star Wars. Because Dave Filoni knows he's a Star Wars fan. Like, you know what I mean? Like he is. I seen that guy in Comic-Con like years ago. The first Comic-Con I went to, he was there, and no one really knew who he was. They just knew that he was like the creator of Ahsoka. This was before the Mandalorian, all this shit. Like before he became like a household name. I don't know. He was there with a cowboy hat. I'm like, who is that? Oh, that's Dave Filoni. I'm like, I don't know who that is. The creator of Ahsoka. I'm like, oh, I never watched Clone Wars. So I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah,
he studied right under Lucas forever. So, like, yeah, that's the next best thing you could get besides George.
Yeah, so leave him to it, man. I think he's done a great job with Mandalorian. He's doing a great job.
Ahsoka show, man. I want to see it.
Ahsoka. They started filming Ahsoka, I think, recently. It's just started.
I thought they just started. I thought they were already working on that.
Nah, they just started.
Weren't there photo leaks like months ago of Ahsoka and what's his face? Darth Maul.
What if you let Luke smash?
No, that was. I think that was an Obi-Wan cameo, or it could be it's a cameo from something. But they just started like I guess I just saw the fucking director's chair pop up on a feed saying that it says day one of Ahsoka. Because they just finished the Andor.
Andor, yeah.
Andor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Obi-Wan. So I guess Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and then Mandalorian are gonna start filming. I think they're filming together at the same time. Like they relatively film these series fast because the technology they use with that big screen instead of using green screen.
The volume.
Yeah. So that they get through those quick. So we'll get a Mandalorian within, I'll say, early next year maybe.
They say how many episodes Obi-Wan is supposed to be?
6.
6, yeah.
6 episodes, and then we get 2 of them next week. Oof.
We get 2 on Friday.
2.
Yes, I don't know if they're gonna stick.
Oh
to
my
Friday.
god, I can't wait to hear the opening theme for Obi-Wan. Like, it's better be on some Mandalorian level shit.
I am going into it with low expectations right?
Yeah, me too.
Because you can't go with that mindset of the Mandalorian shit is different.
It's
shit gets you
different.
hype.
It is.
I mean, they did good with Boba though.
No.
Yo, that shit was fire, bro. Boba was fire. Boba was fire.
It was fire, but it was extra fire when they did the Boba and the Mandalorian and they mixed it in the last episode. That shit was like, I can imagine the person that was mixing that shit in the studio, like,
word.
Oh, this is fire.
Remix.
Now do that, hey, but add the Mandalorian in it.
Scratch the record.
Word.
Yo, that shit
fire, bro. Fire.
So I don't know if Obi-Wan is gonna be like as hype, because I think he's more like monotone. He's like very
up-tuning beat.
Yeah, he's very like laid back, lax. Like he's a dude that's chilling in a cave all day.
Obi-Wan?
Like, Obi-Wan's living in the cave.
Old Obi-Wan. Young Obi-Wan was like.
I mean, he's still gonna be young at the start of the series, so it's gonna be young Obi-Wan.
He's still an old man in the cave looking at a kid.
My man on the run right now, bro.
The old man in the cave just looking at a kid.
Yeah, spying on the kid.
Sound like Family Guy's version of Obi-Wan. He said, right on time. Wait. I think a lightsaber was lit, and then he went to drink. That shit went straight, right on time. Yo, Family Guy is assholes for that.
Yeah, we gotta watch that shit, because we got the show on. We got episode 86 happening. And we're gonna have those 2 episodes, and I'm not sure how long they are. I think they're half-an-hour shows. I think it might be
Friday. They come out Friday or they come out?
Yeah, Friday.
I'm gonna watch that as soon as the day breaks.
He said when the day breaks, I'm watching that shit at lunch.
4 a.m. I'll be there. I'm on Friday, so I'll be here watching that shit 4 a.m.
We're definitely gonna do that shit. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be. So we got Obi-Wan next week. We got Top Gun next week. No,
I gotta watch the first Top Gun. I think Netflix got it.
Top Gun, I think, is actually. I think I'm lying. I think Top Gun comes out not next week. It comes out like the following week, Tuesday.
Bro, I'm so tight.
It came out last week. I thought
I thought it came out, but then
no, it comes out 27. But I'm so tight, right? Because I'm AMC and I got stock with AMC. So now, being that I have stock, AMC now gives investors like early access to movie. So I missed the message where it was like, oh, you can see Top Gun early on Tuesday for in IMAX, bro. When I looked to see like, okay, maybe I can still get it, bro. All the good seats was all poured out. I was like, fuck this, because Tuesday I was totally about to lie and say, I don't think I'm coming Tuesday.
Only seat available is all the way in the front, in the corner.
Nah, I was like, bro,
worst seat ever.
I saw the seats. I said, nah, it's not. I was late. I dropped the ball. I missed the top.
I still be getting those invites to those movies and shit. I need to start like.
No, but like this shit with the investors is different though, because the private screening you're talking about is like you have to wait and hopefully you get a seat. Where the investors now, you can pick your seat. You can pre-purchase your seat now before the movie for the preview, the advanced screening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy some AMC stock.
Yo, AMC A-list, bro. Yo, I love that shit, man. Nobody can tell me otherwise, bro.
Shit, that's wild, dude.
You gotta be A-list, baby. AMC, baby. Regal got
I like my Regal, bro, because it's like
Regal
right there for me.
Game up though, bro.
There's no AMC. There's no AMC by me. The only AMC we have is Bay Plaza.
Bay Plaza.
Nobody goes to Bay Plaza.
My sister goes to Bay Plaza, but it's kind of trashy.
Yeah, Bay Plaza's bad.
I like my Regal.
They renovated it, DK, but I went there with my sister to go watch a movie, and I was just like, yo, this is
Mad Hood Elements.
I was like, why is the rug sticky?
Yo, clean the shit. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. I like my RPX. I like my RPX theater. I like my Regal. I love that shit, bro.
Bro, why I went to go to that theater to see the first Deadpool movie? No, the second Deadpool movie I think it was with my father. You know when he's no, it was the first one. When he's sitting on the barrel smoking.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, yo, is this 40X? Because I fucking smelled a cigarette. There's somebody fucking smoking in the back. I was like, yo, I can't do this theater anymore, bro. I was like, I'm done.
Before it was New Rock that I used to go to, my fucking go-to movie theater was Whitestone. And Whitestone was fucking...
That treacherous ass bridge, yo, one of my friends.
Yeah.
Bro, she's like, yo, we could go to Whitestone. I said, yo, all right, how we get there? She said, oh, we gotta cross a bridge. I said, wait, we gotta cross a bridge? What you talking about? No bus I go there? You gotta walk.
Yo, Whitestone.
You gotta usually take a cab. You get as close as you can, then hail a cab. That's how you gotta do it.
Bro,
that's $5. You get close enough to only pay $5 for the ride.
That shit, cars whizzing by like zoom. Oh shit! I'm about to die.
Yeah, Whitestone was definitely ghetto, yo. My uncle threw somebody through the glass window.
Yeah, that shit was mad. That shit was mad.
Yo.
I used to go to the one also in Co-op City, and then when I lived in Parkchester, I used to go to that. I lived right behind the movie theater in a building, and the building had
that shit was the size of my TV. I know exactly that. That shit was that little.
No, I mean. It was a big screen TV, but the thing is like you can't beat a $5 matinee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, especially it's right behind your building.
Yeah, but
like,
it'll be a movie.
I just walk out, shorts, shirt, pay $5 for a ticket, 10 o'clock in the morning, watch a movie, go back upstairs home.
Yeah, but it never had movies that came out the day of. It'd be like
and
months
it was
later.
Subway, and it was pizza. No, they come out release. Yeah.
I used to see matinee new releases. Yeah.
I watched the Pokemon movies there. I saw 23 there.
There was a movie theater in Parkchester that was in the cut where KFC used to be. Behind there, it was like a small ass theater, and the screen was mad small. And the movies they played was always something that was like it was like an older movie that came out the summer and in the winter.
I don't know which one that is, but.
Yeah,
what
it was a small ass theater.
I think it was called the American Theater.
That shit was wild though. Well, my shit is the Regal though. As of right now, I'm a Regal boy.
Yeah.
AMC all day, fam. I'm about to make some AMC stuff. AMC.
But I mean, I really, if I had a preference of a movie theater, I would say Alamo, because I love the Alamo. I'll drive to Yonkers, to watch a movie at the Alamo. It's just far, and then it's also pricey.
Listen, man, if you love it, why go see it, man. Go see your stuff.
I mean, that's where I went to go see Sonic, and I had a great time. I was chilling, drinking a beer, eating a pizza. It was perfect. I'm telling you, for a Sonic movie. No, Yonkers. It was great. I mean, the only thing that sucked, it was cats and dogs outside, but.
But you're in a car. What you care?
Bro, it was opening night for Sonic, and I went, and so the parking lot was full, so I had to park far in this pouring rain that night, and You know
what I want to do? I want to do like a drive-in theater.
I've always wanted to try one.
I was thinking the same shit.
I was
like old school.
They have one upstate.
The old school shit, like they tell you to tune in on the radio so you can get the audio. Like I want to do the whole bit.
Let's go. Let's plan it out. Let's go.
Word.
I'm with it.
You gotta rent the truck, man, because you gotta have space. I can't do that shit in my car.
Yeah, you go.
I hate to watch.
You're in there for a whole movie, yo. You're in there for a whole movie.
And I always wanted to go to those restaurants that you go, you parking and motherfuckers come out with roller skates and shit. Like I always
that shit could be
treacherous. That's what I imagine as a drive-in theater,
Mm-hmm.
They spill that drink inside of your car, man.
What would be perfect is a drive-in theater that's also a Sonic.
Oh wow, I love Sonic.
Yeah, that's pretty much
That would
I
be.
never had Sonic. I never been upstate to experience Sonic food.
Nah, they got some.
Only thing I know of Sonic is their commercials.
Yeah.
They fucking ice creams with like they shakes and shit. Oh my god.
That's their bread
They
and
known for
butter
their
right
shakes.
there.
I gotta
That's
tell
it,
you
bro.
a story about that. So first time I went to Sonic, right? And one of my boys were like, we're fresh out of high school. My boy got a car. He's like, yo, let's go to a Sonic, and the closest Sonic was in PA. So we drove down to PA. We got to a Sonic. I get one of those, what are they called? Cyclones? I think they call them.
Yeah.
So they get the Cyclone. I got the Cyclone, and after we ordered like half the menu, ate that shit, and I get a Cyclone, and I'm eating it, and I after just a little off the top, there's like this straight hole down the middle of my ice cream. And I'm like, yo, I think someone stuck their dick in my ice cream.
Oh, yeah, bro.
It was straight.
My man just had a gaping hole in between his ice cream.
Yeah, it was just so we buzzed it and like, oh no, that's the spoon to mix it. They, it mixes up, and then when you pull it's just a straight hole. I was like,
nah,
that makes
open up
sense.
my ice cream, yo. I mean, yo, open up your ice cream. Let me see that shit, bro. Like, nah, I don't like these. Yo, matter of fact, take me inside. Let me see how this ice cream is made right now, yo. Cause I'm about to spaz.
Yo.
I'm like Ronald Isley, man. I'm about to catch a case.
I didn't finish it. I was like, I don't really trust it. It makes sense, but I don't trust it.
Nah, I wouldn't trust it either.
I was like,
I ain't never heard that shit before. The mixing device causes the hole in the middle of ice cream. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, bro. It's just like, I was like, what the fuck?
I done see McDonald's make their McFlurries where the shit is like going up and down. The shit, like, I ain't never seen a hole in the middle of that shit. What are you fucking talking about right now, bro?
That's some thick ass ice cream is in a whole shape like that.
Bro, I was like,
Yo, yesterday, what was it yesterday? It was yesterday. Some dude walked to the job, came to the office with lunch. And my man had the craziest glizzy, bro. Yo, the shit.
Yeah, I refuse to call hot dogs that because you guys just want to make something weird.
Yo,
and I'm not gonna ruin my enjoyment of eating hot dogs because you guys want to make it like weird.
Hit me out though. My man, the bun to glizzy ratio was wow. It looked like the bun, like they ran out of the big buns and they only gave him the small bun. My man had like 2 inches of glizzy like draped down on the side. He was just walking, holding it like this. Like, Lamar from fucking Revisited Nerds was holding the javelin. That shit was just wobbling.
I remember that shit.
That's how the fucking the glizzy look. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck? I haven't had a hot dog in mad long, bro.
And you're healthier for it.
Yes, I am, bro. I haven't had meat in almost a year. So.
Oh wow! Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I think July makes a year.
That's
July
a feat right there.
Shit, I haven't had meat in almost 2 hours and shit, man.
So one of my main things that I missed the most was fucking beef patties, right? Because I'm like, yo, I can eat beef patties whenever, yo. Look at
bro, he went grab that shit.
Don't even show me a vegetarian beef patty because my Jamaican soul is gonna get pissed, yo.
Yo, golden crust.
Jamaican style mild patties.
Ain't no Jamaican style shit.
Beyond meat.
If there's no beef in it, it's not Jamaican style.
Yo, golden crust.
How's it taste? Does it taste good?
Yo, it tastes like a fucking beef patty, bro.
No, ain't no beef patty. Ain't no beef in it.
Yo, when you come over, I'm gonna make sure my
don't
habits
even
on
give me
deck.
that. I'm not doing for parking and recreation. Yo, don't give me that stuff.
You already told him now, so now he's gonna be expecting.
No, that shit was funny. He was like, throws in the garbage. Can I have another?
Can I have another?
These shits are fire. Somebody told me about these shits yesterday. They told me about them 2 days ago, and I'm like, word? They exist? Like, yeah, bro. It says, all right, cool. I'm gonna order that shit right now. Right now, I'm looking for the fake gyro meat. Somebody was telling me about that shit. That someone bought like gyro, like like having like a what do you call it, shawarma or fake shawarma.
My thing is, why call it fake whatever meat you're trying to replace? Just call it something entirely in itself.
No, because all right. So there's people that are vegetarians, vegans because they have like a stance, right? They don't want to hurt animals. But you have some people that have that do it because of health reasons, right? For me, I'm doing it for health reasons. But I miss all these tastes. So this is my demographic. Like it brings me back. Like I'm eating this without dealing with the repercussions of reason why I'm supposed to be not eating it. So that's why I'm cool with that. But when the vegans say, "Hey, I'm all about preservation of life," but then they eat like some shit called fake chicken wings, that's a problem. Because like, why would you call it fake chicken wings? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
Yeah, but like it's once again.
Call it what it is.
Once again we are a divided community. Like I miss eating chicken, right? I miss eating chicken. So eating fake chicken wings brings you back. Like if it, I know that it doesn't taste like chicken 100%. But yo, Red, if you when you come over, when I do my barbecue, right? I ain't gonna say shit.
Barbecue.
Hey yo, and
I'm automatically not gonna
get
trust
the
anything
accent.
Disney.
Yeah, I'm about to say you now.
Yo, I got you.
Nah,
yeah,
I'm
listen,
good.
and we're gonna do like a vlog or whatever. I'm gonna have a real burger because I have no problems making regular meat. I do it all the time. But we're gonna have a thing where see what is the difference, like what is the best.
Then you gonna be like they're all vegetarian.
No, you know what we gotta do? We gotta do it like the blind taste test.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not knowing which one is which.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I'm gonna stop at the supermarket and come with a pack of burgers that I know is like.
Well, excuse me, I need to borrow your grill for a minute.
I need to borrow your grill.
Let me know when you're done, bro. I got next. Let me know when you're done.
Make these burgers real quick.
It's getting hot, so I'm about to fire up this grill very soon. So,
yo, it's gonna be like 90 tomorrow.
Yo, I heard.
I'm like, do I really want to go to this brunch? I don't know.
Tomorrow, son. Yeah, I already picture mad people calling out of work tomorrow. They're gonna be at the beach.
Yep.
Like first hot day of the year. Let's go.
That's it, right? It's gonna be hot, right? It's gonna be like
just
straight fucking 80 degrees.
And the thing is, this is right after the rain we had today, so it's gonna be muggy.
Yep.
It's gonna be hot, muggy.
The humidity is gonna be off.
That humidity is gonna be like disgusting.
Everybody gonna be outside stank.
This has been your weather forecast with Untitled.
Smell like pennies. Smell like pennies and German shepherds. Yo, I was on a train yesterday, going home. Yo, this dude's BO was crazy, and I smelled that shit through the mask.
Oh, I remember.
He stunk so bad, I smelled that shit through the mask. I'm like, dude.
This is gonna sound fucked up, but I don't give a shit. It needs to be said. I mean, there's some people that don't like using deodorant. Yo, please use that shit tomorrow, yo. We ain't trying to smell y'all.
Well, on that case,
next weekend at YCS, let's go.
I ain't trying to smell y'all tomorrow, yo. Listen, all y'all who don't like using, no, not even the Middle Eastern. Some of y'all Africans too, yo. Y'all don't like using that deodorant shit, yo. Y'all need to put that shit on your armpit, man, or something. Cause goddamn, I'm not trying to smell y'all tomorrow, yo. That's all I'm saying. Don't come in my face if you smell like hot shit. If you want to smell like elephant ass, don't come in my face, yo.
Diablo.
Elephant ass. Mass specific. Elephant ass. Well, guys, it's been a real one. This is gonna be a wrap for episode 85. Once again, we live every Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys haven't done so, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Thank you so much to y'all. I mean, not to y'all, to one person specifically, Jason. We appreciate you for engaging with us. We appreciate
Good
you.
looking. Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Thank you, fam.
And for those that watch, man, we appreciate y'all. We love your support, man. Help us out. Help us grow, man. Share this channel with other people that loves this nerd shit. You know what I mean? So help us grow. We appreciate y'all. But yeah, we're gonna
Chippendales.
Wish me luck next weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Good
luck.
Good luck, bro. Good luck.
Word. We're gonna watch that Chippendale shit too, man. But yeah, man, we'll catch y'all later, man. Peace out. Love.
Peace.